G'day, folks, and welcome. Good morning. I'm here in time today. No worries about being late. Are we all ready for the game? Jacksonville Jaguars hosting the Packers. There we go. That looks better. Don't forget, I've got the poll up, folks. Who have you got for this morning? Comment down below. We are ready to rock and roll. Oh, got issues with my hearing here. So just some updates, really. We can have a look here. There's nothing major going into this game that I'm aware of. I'm just looking now. They're just kind of going over some of the injuries and updates for other games. Big news seems to be that Washington do get their rookie quarterback back. But as you can see here for this game, folks, it's well and truly predicted towards the Packers. And yeah, that makes complete sense. So just looking here, so the season leaders so far, we can see obviously here we've got Jordan Love in front here. Got different glasses on, most of my nighttime glasses, my upstairs to read before I go to bed glasses. We've got Jordan Love here, 110 yards from 179, 1,351 yards, 15 touchdowns, 8 interceptions however. Lawrence, 131 from 211, 1,527 yards, 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. The issue really hasn't been I haven't seen much of the Jags, but what I have seen, a little bit of highlights and stuff, and it was kind of something similar last year. It's not so much Trevor Lawrence that's the issue, in my opinion, for the Jags. He's getting the ball where he needs to get the ball, but his receivers are struggling to catch the ball. They're struggling to do anything with it. It's the same deal towards the end of last season. There's just something there that's, I don't know why the receivers, they're just letting the balls go. They're not being able to catch it. So that's a big issue here. Just looking as well, David Tua, not David Tua, that's a bloody New Zealand boxer. Is it David Tua? No. Anyway, Tua for you guys, Tua for the Dolphins is starting, and Tyreek Hill is also starting. It's early, forgive me, I've almost finished my coffee. For today, one of the things for the Packers is Quay Walker is still listed as inactive going into this. I'm just trying to have a look here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Travis Etienne, the running back, he's been listed as inactive as well. And Cole Van Laren and Javon Foster, as well as Mason Smith and Otamiri for the Jags. And good morning, Bill. How are you? Went to the casino, made I need to get my other glasses. Tell you what though, these screens are good. Went to the casino, made a chill $5 bet, but have to get all 3 to win. So it's 5 to 1. Packers win by 5, Lions win by 12, and Ravens win by 10. Those seem doable. Yeah, it does. What's this? Sorry, Bill, I don't know what your second message said. It seemed to be redacted. Don't know if you removed that. So apologies, I can't see that, folks. But yeah, that's not a bad go, Bill. Not a bad bet. How are you this morning? Anyway, well, your afternoon. But, well, probably still morning, won't it, there? Just a little bit, maybe? I hope you're going well. Not just a little, I think there's some good ideas there, though. Win by 5, 12, and 10. I think your picks are right, definitely. I think the teams you've picked will definitely get the job done. I think Packers by 5. Ye of little faith. It's 10 a.m. for me. Yeah, I did think because these are usually on the East Coast. They're 1 p.m. kickoffs, right? So yeah, a few hours back. So we're just showing the Jags running out into the pitch now, or the field. Oh, at least I made it this morning, Bill. At least I'm here on time today. Okay. It's good to have you in again. Appreciate you popping in and out. Brilliant. Don't forget, folks, vote in the poll. I'd like to run a poll till halftime. They make it. I might be watching this with my glasses off, actually. They make it so even blowout games could go either way with a point spread. Then you have to win all of your picks. Getting 10 out of 10 is 750 to 1, but that's like getting 10 coin flips. I mean, yeah, like you said, big casinos, right? Because you went to the casino and got that done. So yeah, they want the odds. Obviously, they're not giving away money, eh? Josh Hines, Allen. Yeah, I don't think there's any big issues today in terms of injuries going out around the league. Obviously, there is some. Tua's back. Looks like Hill's going to be back, and his name escapes me at the moment. Jaden Daniels, sorry, for the Commanders is apparently going to start. So it should be interesting to see how things go there for everybody, Bill. Right, I better share the love, let everyone know I'm alive on Twitter. That's what I push, that button. Alright, Packers versus Jags live. So make sure, folks, if you haven't, I'd appreciate you hit that like button. Subscribe if you do want to get some more action of this. Most of the stuff is going to be streaming. I do have a video go out once a week at this moment. I'm trying to work on other stuff. I'm not really sure what what you might want. But yeah, streams. I'm probably looking at, depending on what time it finishes, I'm probably looking at streaming the football game tonight too. Sunday night football. Sorry, it's Monday here. So I would look likely to stream that game tonight as well. But I will see how we go through there. We're not far off from kickoff now, folks. Yeah, J. Alexander and Brian Thomas Jr. just the players to watch here. They're always the players to watch. Kickoff is in about a minute, folks. Gonna make the most of this. I'll be right back, Bill. And folks, I'm just gonna go and get my actual proper glasses. Okay, I'm back. Quick little dash downstairs. Okay. That's somewhat better. That might be a little bit better too. Still trying to play around to how I do my setups here for my overlays. Apologies guys if I come across a little bit quiet at the moment. It is only just gone 6 a.m. here in New Zealand, and the neighbours, I live in units, and I try to be respectful, especially to the good neighbours that way. Got little kidlets. Okay, we're getting ready to kick off shortly. I'm just at the ads. Once that's done, we'll be ready to rock and roll. Yeah, normally I'm not functional at 7 a.m. Never mind. At least I made it on time, right, Bill? At least I made it on time. Yeah. This is the last 6 a.m. though, because I think next week Packers Lions, it's at my 10:25, and then I think must be daylight savings on the East Coast, or so the kickoffs go, like the early kickoffs go to my 7 a.m.s. So that's not bad. That's around about the normal time I stir and get up. So not too far off. Right, we're going to get ready to go into the game. I'll probably do a refresh shortly. Just making sure I'm on Gamecast there. And I'll try and update as we go. Hopefully, I know a lot of you watch through or listen through your phones. But in case you want to, I will try and scroll up here and there just so you can see some of the other scores if you're interested. You watching this on Prime or Twitch, Bill? Actually, I tell you what, speaking of Twitch and football, I was quite bored yesterday afternoon for a while, and I just checked on Twitch and just went for live sports. Managed to catch the end of the Texas Auburn game, college football. Totally different atmosphere, right? And here we go. Right, box score there. Just get there. Again, folks, if you want to see different, like the box score or maybe the Gamecast or play-by-play, let me know. I'm happy to switch in between, because I do watch the game here myself anyway. I like the box score because it gives me the stats, and hopefully you guys as well. Kickoff is done now. And how about Parks? We get to the correct screen. Now, because I forgot to keep changing the ball last week, I decided to put 2 footballs on the thing. Alright, so the Packers get the ball here. Jordan Love rolls out to his right, quick little pass. And it connects with Watson there on the sideline. Pick up a little bit here. Game of 6. We're having a few issues on my end with the stats. Just trying to get the box score. Looks like the box score is not working. Hold on, folks. Okay, we do have the box score now. Okay, Jordan Love is under centre here now. Drops back. Fakes a Jacob. Excellent. And he fakes the handoff there and then Kraft, I believe, is the receiver there, picks up the first down. Yeah, Twitch is just for Thursday games, I think. Okay. I don't pay full cable, so I would have to use my antenna to watch on Fox, but I knew on the bigger mountains in Vegas, so the antenna isn't great. Okay. Yeah, the old mountains, eh? Okay, Love hands it off this time now. Jacobs, he picks up probably about 6 or 7 yards from that play. Good start there. Nice early run for Jacobs. So that brings up 2nd and 3 here for the Packers. I mean, I could do that. Okay. Timeout called already. It's an early timeout by the Pac-Men, I think. Yep. Play clock was basically going out there, so it was a quick timeout. Just making sure I have everything right upstairs. We are not the home team. Packers are playing away for the first time. No, we played at the Rams. Did I stream that game? No, that's what made me want to stream. Well, not really. That's the one that said, right, back at this. I think I use that as a bit of a practice, talking to myself as always. Okay. Yes, over here, I guess our equivalent to your cable would be what we call Sky. And that gets most of the stuff, like the sports and stuff. And it's just so expensive, man. Okay, Jordan Love is under centre now. Drops back. And read, but there's no gain on that play. Then, yeah, that's going to be 3rd and 3. So yeah, Sky TV, I think it costs about 50 odd bucks, maybe almost 60 New Zealand dollars, and you get all the sports packages. You get a lot, right? But I do my streams watching through DAZN, and it's only costing me 30 odd bucks for all the NFL games. You know, and I don't know, I'd probably look at it. Jordan Love now hands it off. Jacobs, big run by Jacobs there. Fantastic run by Jacobs. Gets to about 34-yard line, but there is a flag on the play, folks. Hold on. So that was a 16-yard gain there by Jacobs, I think. Let's see what the ref has to say. Holding. Offense. 10-yard penalty. Buggery. Come on, fella. Sean. Hey. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, clearly holding there. Yeah. So that brings it to 3rd and 8 now. So replay the 3rd down. Loss of the yardage there. So that was 3rd and 8. 5-yard penalty. Let's have a look. Our cheapest from... Okay, Jordan is in shotgun now. Play clock is going down, drops back. Bit of time, scrambles out of his pocket to his right. He's going to run. There's a flag on the play, and he attended pass to Jacobs, but there is a penalty on the field here. This might be against us. That's another holding, I think, against the Packers. Far out. Holding, the offense. Decline penalty, obviously. So our cheapest from Cox Cable here in Vegas is $60 per month, and you don't get much for that. You usually just watch NFL highlights on YouTube. Yeah. So I'm getting my content from... Well, I'm glad I can give you something. Hopefully it's entertaining enough or informative enough for you. Okay, so the punting team's on here. Yeah, it's like I was saying with our one. We get a lot of range of sport, right? We get I think they don't do the NFL. But it's like, I would only get it for the football. The proper football, sorry, Paul. And the rugby league sort of thing. But it's like, it's not really worth it right now. I might look at it, because I think in the off season I want to try and still do some of this, but maybe do the A-League football. So it's like the Australian Professional League, which New Zealand has 2 teams in. English Premier League, I'd love to do that, but I can't, because you're talking 3 AM kickoffs, man. But yeah. It's funny though, eh? Like you said, you know, you're $60 per month, but you don't get much. It's just not worth it, right? Like to me, because I do like the NFL, and it's been hard for years to get anything, and to pay $30 odd, it's worth it for me. Comparison to other things, and yeah, it just makes it worth it. So it's like, why not? If I wanted to watch, say, the European Champions League and stuff, I have to pay extra. But again, I'm not really. I'd just get the bits and pieces from ESPN, all the highlights, like you say, highlights, NFL highlights from the YouTube channel. Okay, folks, so that was the end of the first drive there. It's 11:31 in the first quarter. The Packers have used one of their timeouts. We used it quite early on. That was our first real offensive drive. We got held there. So Jordan Love 2 from 3, only for 15 yards, and rushing is only a total of 11 yards between Jacobs and Reed. Passing, again, just Kraft and Watson there. So nothing really come out of that one. 2 penalties against us. When we've got the ball for holding, it cost us as well. Not ideal. So it's, I'm hoping it's not going to be penalties again. It may cost us that. 2 penalties, like I said, from the Packers there in that drive, costing us about 10 yards or so. Especially when we've got a first down. Oh, penalty. Yeah. Okay, we'll repeat the third down. Tap on 5 yards. Not ideal. Okay. Things are looking good. So we just set the ads. We're coming back, I think, from the ads here. Looks like the Jags will have the huddle. So this is going to be Trevor Lawrence's first possession, folks. Okay. Lawrence under center. Drops back. Fakes the handoff. Rolls. Bit of time in the pocket. Fake to Bigsby. And that's caught. Bigsby was the target there, and he's caught it. So he faked off to Bigsby. Dropped back. Had a bit of time in the pocket there, and then found Bigsby there with the pass. Okay, I think my... I'm just looking. I've got stats coming up. Oh no, that's from the kickoff. Okay, so Lawrence here now is in a shotgun. I think it's Bigsby to his right. Drops back. And pressure and incomplete throw there. I think Kirk was the intended there. Number 13, Christian Kirk. Just got a feeling maybe my stream this morning is slightly behind from the stats loading up. It is coming from New Zealand. Did I finish my coffee? Yeah, I did. Okay. So that brings up 3rd and 3 from the drive so far. Lawrence in shotgun. Drops back. Under pressure. Escapes the tackles and he's taken down. He scrambled out. Picked up a few yards, but yeah, we got him down. So he did pick up. So it's good defense there. So that is over and over. Looks like we got rain over my end. So that was good there. So the punting team for the Jags comes on now. So they're just about to punt here. So that was a good D for us. Punt is up. Downfield and to the left. It will bounce and go out just short of the touch. It just goes out about a yard shy of the end zone. So that's a good punt. Very good punt. I think Cook's their kicker. I don't really know the Jacksonville Jags, folks. So, yeah, apologies. Cook is the man there with the punt. Really good punt. What a punt. Don't forget, folks, if you haven't also, just feel free to vote in the poll. It's in the chat, pinned at the top, I believe. Have your say. Who do you think is going to win this game today? Packers or the Jags? Just going through some ads, obviously. We'll change over here, downs. Hopefully it doesn't cut out here a little bit. Noticing the rain, I can hear it, can't really see it because the dawn is just breaking. But yeah. So, yeah, both teams have had their first drives here. Both teams kind of falling, well, not kind of, they were falling short. And so Lawrence is 1 from 2 for 6 yards. He scrambled for a couple as well. Bigsby only 6 yards from 1. It's been a bit of defence at the moment. No sacks, but we came very close. So a fair bit of pressure, especially on Lawrence there in that last little play there, which was good. But at the moment, it's just still in that feeling out process. I expect the Packers to win, but I didn't come into this thinking the Packers would snowball the Jags. Jags are still a decent team. They've still got some good players, and the issues, like I said earlier, I'm not a pro. I don't really follow I don't follow the Jags, but you get snippets from highlights and other comments and stuff, commenters. And the same thing kind of happened last year with towards the end of last year with Trevor Lawrence. It's not really a him issue from a lot of it, in my opinion. He's getting the balls to his targets, and they're just not able to. The receivers are just not able to actually catch the damn ball, and that's been a bit of a hurt for the Jags. And I think that's kind of continued this year. I think there's more into it though this year. I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe there's an issue with the culture. Maybe the coach has slowly lost the dressing room. Who knows? Okay, so we are back now. Packers have the ball on their 2. So it's a great punt. Jordan is under centre, drops back. Of course, they're going to Jacobs, and he'll pick up about a couple from that. Yeah, okay, maybe 3 yards. Alright, Lovin shotgun now. He looks to be favouring his other leg. It's not good. Drops back, hands it off again. And maybe pick up a couple more from Jacobs there. Wallace, backup quarterback. Yeah, there's a bit of a limp going on with Jordan actually. So hopefully that's not going to affect anything. Alright. So a couple of hard runs. It's 3rd and 5 now. Jordan and shotgun. 2 receivers on the left. So we need to get to that 12-yard line for a first down. But 5 yards short. Drops back under pressure. And it's a great... Oh, no. Reed was the intended target, but it's failed and incomplete, so that's 4th and 5. So we're going to be punting away from, a 5-yard line, a 7-yard line or so. That's really bad. So that's another failed drive there. That punt earlier from the Jags was really effective. And now we're going to see what happens. So punt for the Packers from end zone, drops up, and it's going to go to bounce about around about the 40 odd line, just shy, and then roll for a while, and then we'll pick it up. So Jags get the ball back with some great possession there. They get the ball within within our territory, really, maybe around about the 45 of the Packers. So we'll see how we go there. So that's 2 drives now, failed miserably. Jordan Love 2 from 4 for 15 yards. Josh Jacobs there just leading 16 yards from 4 carries, and that's about it really. So this is it's going to start early, but Jordan Love slight limp. So I'm hoping there's nothing there, and hopefully it's just like a little bit of a tweak or something, nothing serious, and he can just shake it off. Rub some dirt on it, she'll be right. Just adds fix. And we'll just see. At the moment, while the ads, let's have a quick squiz around the leagues. Obviously, a lot of the games have already kicked off at the same time, so there's probably nothing major in the scores. So I'm just going to go through if there's a score update for any of these games for you. And at the moment, everyone else is at 0-0 as well. We are 0-0 or 0-0, as I say. I need the Packers to win because Man United lost to West Ham this morning, and I just can't accept that. That is just unacceptable. I need some love. Just the ads. So stats aren't going too well. Trevor Lawrence and the Jags will get their second drive going shortly, and good field position within a half. I think maybe from around about the 45, maybe even 40. So it's going to be interesting to see how they drive there. We were able to do pretty well against them though in their earlier drive, stopping them at the third. Let's hope our defence can step up and do the job. Well, our defence is pretty good. It has been really good, especially against the passing game. Jordan Love is in the blue tent. Oh, shit. See how we go. Okay, Lawrence will hand it off to Bigsby, I believe it is, and he's pushed back, so he'll wrap up for possibly a loss. Yeah, he'll pick up nothing from that rush there, Bigsby. Love is in the tent, folks. Okay. 2nd and 10 here. Lawrence is alone in shotgun. Drops back. Quick pass out. And passes complete. And the pass is complete. And the Strange, I think, is the tight end who picked that up there. Yeah, Brenton Strange picks up about 7 on that from the pass. Shy of the first down though. Might pick up about 7, so it's 3rd and 3 here now. Jags with the ball. 7 minutes uncounting left in the first quarter here. Jordan Love is in the tent, folks. Lawrence in shotgun. Drops back. There's a flag on the play. False starts. Let's see. Hopefully it's against the D. Yep. Hopefully, I mean against the offense. So if that's a false start against the offense there, so that's good. Gabe Davis, the one flag there for the false start. So that'll tap on. Was it 5 yards, I believe, for the false start? So that brings 3rd down with 6:39 left on the clock. So that's 3rd and 8 now. Lawrence in shotgun. Bigsby to his right. Drops back though. Bit of time. Throws it, and it's incomplete throw. His intended was number 7, Brian Thomas Jr. there. So that was incomplete. So that we should be bringing up their punting team. So that'd be back to the Packers. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Just that. Okay, that was overthrown. That was way high. Yeah. So punting team is on now here for the Jags. So that's a failed drive for both teams on their second attempt to get anything ready. Both teams just going to the 3rd and struggling to convert on the 3rd. Another punt. Fair catch is called around about 10. Inside the 10. So that, I'm not sure how that brings it up, to be honest. Okay, so the Packers have the ball now. 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Jordan Love is thankfully back on the field. Just the ads, folks. Just the ads. Let's have a quick look around the league. And we're still looking at 0-0 between every other game at the moment. Some of the games are just barely kicking off at the moment though. But there's no updates around the league right now, folks. Just the Packers 0-0 with the Jags. Both teams struggling to convert anything. And yeah, Jordan Love is back. He wasn't a tent. I mentioned he was limping in that last drive a bit there. And he's obviously gone back into the tent, had a bit of a check-up, but he's back on the field now to start this next drive. So that's good news. So with any luck, it was just a little bit of a tweak, if you like, or just a knock, and he was able to rub some dirt on it and get back out there. So stat-wise, Jordan Love 2 from 4 for 15. Trevor Lawrence, after completing that drive, 2 for 4 for 13. And he's picked up 2 yards in rushing, 7 yards from 1 reception for Strange in the receiving there as well, followed by Bigsby with 6 from 1. So yeah, it's been a struggle from both teams early on, and both sides of the ball. So very much similar sort of stats. So yeah, interesting. Just like there, there's nothing to write home about in this game. The Packers are struggling a bit more than I thought we would, especially on O. I'm not really sure what's going on here, as such, but yeah. We'll just have to see what happens. It's still early days. Sometimes we did take a while to get going, but there's Packers fans everywhere. You'll find Packers fans pretty much anywhere and everywhere around the world. But Jacksonville here, it's a nice sunny day there in Florida. But okay, we are back now with Jordan Love. He is under center from a 8-yard line. Drops back, fakes the handoff, time, throws in the middle, and it's completed pass. Beautiful. And that's Romeo Dobbs with a great run there, a great pass, great catch. Dobbs is running a good route there, good pass, picks up the ball, and then picks up a couple extra or so after the catch. Brilliant. That's what we needed to get a bit of better field position, get out of our own red zone, really. So, 1st and 10 there. Romeo Dobbs. Went for 94 yards last week, so hopefully he can do the same sort of thing. Love hands it off to Jacobs, and he'll pick up maybe 7. So that should bring 2nd and 3. It does. Good. This is a lot better. Okay, Lovins and shotgun. Drops back. Fakes a hand. Oh no, gives it to Jacobs again, who will make up the first down and a couple. So he'll pick up about 5 or 6 there. First 10, so that's good. That's good. This drive is a lot better. It's the best drive so far of the game for the Packers here. Let's see how we go here. First and 10, 4:27 and counting on the field. Jordan is in shotgun here. And he's got Jacobs to his right. No, sorry, it was not Jacobs. Drops back. Passes it to the middle. Brilliant. And picks up an extra 10 there. That was a brilliant catch again from Dobbs. Targeted. You know he's the man there. Picks it up easy and gains a few extra yards in that play after the catch. And it's just, yeah, a beautiful run there by Dobbs. Beautiful route. Cuts in. He takes the ball unmarked practically, or unfazed. Easy there. Picks up a few yards after the catch here. Alright, so 3:37 and counting. Jordan is in shotgun. Drops back again, hands it off to Reed. Sorry, Dobbs is the... It was Wilson there, sorry folks. And he'll pick up a few extra on top of that. He'll pick up about 4 yards. That brings up 2nd and 6 here. This is a lot better drive by the Packers. More what I expected here. So it looks like the offense have made some slight adjustments, obviously, and they're doing a little better job here of kind of countering the D of the Jags. This is a lot better drive. Loving shotgun. Split backs. He drops back, and there's a flag on the field. False start. False start against the Packers. That's 3 penalties against us in our drives. Come on. That was against Rasheed Walker this time. So it taps on about 5 extra yards on that. So it should be 2nd and 11. Here we go, let's go. Okay, Jordan is in shotgun here. Play clock is counting in 3 and 2, and he drops back here. Looks beautiful. Wicks is the target. It's nice quick throw to Wicks. He'll pick up some extra yardage there. So they'll bring up 3rd and 5. So he'll pick up 6 on that. 3rd and 5 now. Both teams haven't done really well in converting our 3rd down, so this will be interesting to see how we go here. We need to convert this to keep the drive going. 3rd down conversion 0 for 2 for us, as I was just saying there. Love is 5 from 7. He drops back. Quick pass, and it's caught. Yes. And that'll be 1st down there, and that is number 9, of course, Watson with the ball picking up the 1st down there for the Packers. So that keeps the drive alive. That's our first successful 3rd down conversion. So we would be, 1 from 3. Jordan Love is 5 from 7 for 68 yards at this stage. Packers are just in the huddle. Love is back. Alright, so we got here now. 1 minute 17. Jordan is under center here. He drops back. Hands it off. Jacobs gets nowhere. He'll go for a loss of probably about 2 or 3 yards there. So it was a handoff to, and it was attempted. Yeah, he lost about 2 there. Jacobs just tried to roll out to his left a bit, so his right, and he was, yeah, the defense were onto him. Okay, let's get going. We're doing a lot better than this drive now. We're actually making yardage here. We are closing in on the red zone here. Love is in shotgun, drops back, looks quick throw to his right, gets in his own man's way, but that's fine there. That is Jaden Reed there picking up some extra yards there. So I think he might pick up 4 yards or so. So that's be 3rd and 8. So 3rd and 8 here in shotgun. We're in on about the 20-yard line, and there's end of the first quarter, folks. So it's the end of the first quarter. Packers on a good drive now. This is the best drive of the game for both teams, and it's the Packers, thankfully, showing a bit better why we are 5-2. Great drive. Converted our first 3rd down there too earlier on. So it's looking very good here. And of course, a win here goes a long way too, because of the Vikings' loss on Thursday Night Football. The Packers win here. We will go ahead of the Vikings in the league, on the division there, which is very, very important as well. So let's look at here the Green Bay Packers so far now, especially in the midst of this good drive here. 7 from 9 for Jordan Love, 78 yards. Rushing wise, Josh Jacobs, obviously, he is leading the pack, 21 yards from 6 carries. And Brooks and Wilson have picked up a little bit of change for a total of about 30 yards between this. When it comes to the receiving, Romeo Dobbs, 47 yards from 2 receptions, and then followed by Watson, 13 from 2 as well. So this drive is a lot better, definitely a lot better. We're showing what I kind of expected we would show. Looking around the league here, just seeing if there's any updates, folks, and there is no scores anywhere that I can see, which is interesting. I'm just going to double check and make sure. If that's still right, making sure the ticker there for ESPN is updated. No, it's not. Okay, so it's lying to me. Let's refresh that and just see if we can get... Okay, that's better now, folks. We'll just have a look here around the leagues, the games that are currently also playing. So Cleveland and Baltimore's 3-3. Tennessee are trailing Detroit 7-14. It's 3-3 between Houston and Indy. And New England are 7-0 up against the Jets. And Tua's return is going well, 10-0 up against Arizona. Atlanta and Tampa Bay, 7 apiece here. In that rivalry game, and the Bengals are 7-3 up against the Eagles. So let's hope this ticker does its ticking job and keeps updating. I was going to say, it shouldn't be 3-0 already between all these teams playing, and they're showing like still with 15 minutes just started. So okay, sus. So we're good there. Might leave that up. Okay, we are back to the action here. 3rd and 8 and shotgun. We're on there around about the Jacksonville 20. We are within the field goal range, so hopefully we can keep this drive going and get a touchdown, but we are within field goal range. Clock is at 8. He's waiting, let the clock run down. Drops back under a little bit of pressure. Quick little pass. They're calling it the Brooks with the catch. It's going to be shy of the marker, but I'm just having a look here because Jags are saying it was incomplete. The ball hit the ground though, so he may not be ruled as having possession of it though. But there is a flag on the play, so they're probably going to look at that. Because it wasn't a clean catch. Kind of caught it. Okay, that's all right. We've got a flag against the defense on that play anyway. So they will rule that pass as complete. That brings automatically, obviously, we've made that down, first down there. So it's a face mask penalty against Walker there, I think. Yeah, because I did see a helmet come off. So there we go. That makes sense. So yeah, I think it's against Trayvon Walker. Is that his face? on the Jags. So that helps us out as well. Alright, so 1st and 10 here. Second quarter's just started, folks. We are on their 20. Jacksonville 20. Okay, let's go. Under centre for Jordan. Tosses it off to Jacobs. He'll roll around, but he'll be shy there. That brings up 2nd down. So Jacobs are picking up some more yards. That'll bring up about 20 yards from so far. Okay, so we're 2nd and 11. So there was a loss in that play. It did look like that. Wasn't too sure. Okay, so we are in shotgun here. Play clock's at 3, 2, 1, and Jordan lobs back. Quick pass, and it's that's a pick. That's an interception. That's a Jordan Love special. He's got a lot of fav in him. He's got such a good skill, and he knows he can get balls into certain positions sometimes, but sometimes it backfires. That sucks. We were well within field goal range. It was a pass intended for Dobbs. And yeah, look, it was a good pass, but the read there, I think it was Jones, and he's just picked it up. So Jordan Love has just thrown his first interception for the day. And that turns the ball over, and they will get it from within their own 20. Oh, not what we want. That was a good drive up until that point. That sucks. Okay, so looking at the ads here, just checking if there's any updates. Indy have taken the lead here. It's 9-3 against Houston for the Indianapolis Colts. And Jets have just scored, so it's 6-7 there. I believe that might be a touchdown that's just waiting for the extra point. Not too sure. Tampa and Atlanta are still 7 apiece, and Cincinnati are taking a 10-3 lead over Philadelphia. The other scores are the same, 3-all between Baltimore and Cleveland, 14-7. Detroit currently leading Tennessee, though Tennessee have the ball in the red zone. And Miami 10-zip up to Arizona. Again, Arizona looks like they are maybe in the red zone there. But that was suck. That was the best drive for the Packers of the game so far. But Jordan Love, interceptions, turnovers hurt us. That's kind of what is hurting us a lot so far. Luckily, it hasn't. Well, it has early on, but we've managed to get away with not costing us games as well. We were well within field goal range. We were going for a touchdown. It was a good pass. It would have been beautiful if it had found the hands of Dobbs, but unfortunately, it found the hands of, I think it was Jones, who was able to pick that up. So yeah, unfortunately there. The Jags need to put their defensive guys as wide receivers for the offense here. They're doing a lot better job at catching, aren't they? Oh man, that sucks. That was such a good drive from the Packers too. Getting some good clock down, we had been driving well. Dobbs was intended. It was a good pass, but it was, to be honest, it was well read by the defense there. Just showing the replay, he drops back, he sees Dobbs going towards the, it was a good defensive read. I think the pass is to Dobbs. I mean, it would have been spot on. But yeah, so Jags have the ball now. Lawrence is under center on his own 8. No, sorry, his 6. He hands it off to Big and... No, that was Jones, I think. No, Bigsby. And that will be second down. Yeah. It's just a good defensive play. I mean, it's an interception, but it wasn't a stupid throw, to be honest. Just one of those balls, I think, I said earlier, Love has got a bit of Brett Favre in him, which I quite like, that kind of slinger deal. He knows his skill level, he can get balls in certain positions. It was a good pass. It would have been brilliant, but it's just a good defensive read there. And we've got a flag on the play here. So it'll be 2nd and 9. It looks like a flag against the Jags. Yep. False start against the offense. We'll take that. But again, interceptions, Bill. I mean, I guess, doesn't Mahomes lead the league or something in interceptions? Hasn't got any touchdowns? I can't look at that interception. I mean, it's disappointing, but it wasn't a stupid attempt to the pass. Okay, Lawrence now fakes the handoff. He's in the pocket and interception by the Packers. Back at you, beep. Oh, that was McKinley with his... Was that his 6th interception for the year? Oh, yeah. He had that 5-game streak and missed it. I think he missed it. And now he's back with his pick. There we go. See, our defense has stepped up and we're going to take the ball back where we should have had it. That was a beautiful... See, that was a crap throw. Xavier McKinney there did the job for us, so we picked that up. I would holler and hoot, but it's still a little bit early. It's a long weekend here in New Zealand, actually. Labour weekend, Labour Day today. That was brilliant. Thank you for that, McKinney. No passing TDs in October. Oh, just for the month, yeah. Okay, so the Packers have the ball back now, 1st and 10. Jordan is in shotgun. We're on about their 28-yard line. Hands it off to Jacobs, who will beat a few people, make a good hole, and he will pick up maybe 5. There, 2nd and 5. So we get a chance, we get a second chance here. Let's see if we can come away with some points this time. Lovers in shotgun. Drops it off, hangs it off to Dobbs, and no, Jacob, sorry, that's a loss. It's a loss of yards there. So good running defense there from Miller there in the Jags. Yeah, picks up Brooks there. All right, 3rd and 7 now. We are still within field goal, but we don't want to be pushed back any further. 3rd and 7. Reed is in motion. Jordan steps back. He's under pressure. Throws it long. We're looking. There's a flag on the play, so it may be pass interference. We were looking for it, but I don't know. That might be a long shot. Let's have a look here. Pass interference, defense. Excellent. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Yeah, pass interference called there. Let's have a look at the replay here. So, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely pass interference. He was all over Dobbs, pulling him back. Nah, that's definitely pass interference there. Thank you for that. It brings up 1st and 10 now. Right on their line there. Yep. 1st and goal. Lovers in shotgun. Hands it off. And touchdown! Josh Jacobs. Yeah. Alright. Where's my cap? I need my lucky cap. There we go. So that brings up, finally, we've got some points on the board for the game so far. Kick is up, and it is good. So we've got a 7-point ball game here. Finally, some points on the board, and finally, it's for the Packers. We get a 7-0 win lead here. My goodness gracious me, did we get lucky? That drive wasn't the best. We got lucky with our interception as well after giving the ball away. Only coming away with a field goal is disappointed though. But, we got lucky with that penalty. It was definitely a pass interference penalty, and we were able to convert for that with a nice running touchdown by none other than Josh Jacobs. Let's have a look around the league while we've got the ads here. 3-3 between Baltimore and Cleveland. Tennessee still trailing Detroit 14-7. Indianapolis. Nope, hang on. There's been a bit update here, folks. So Tennessee are now level with Detroit. It's 14-all there. Wow. Okay, what's going on? Houston trailing 10-3 against Indianapolis. We've picked up the points so far, which is good. Arizona now have managed to pick up a touchdown. So they're only trailing Miami by 3. So it's 10-7 to Miami in that game. Over in New England, they are leading the Jets by 1 point. It's 7-6 there. Atlanta trailing Tampa 14-7. And in Cincinnati, they have taken a 10-3 lead there. So it's 10-3 to Cincinnati over the Eagles. Some of my picks are looking a little bit iffy. After getting Thursday night football wrong, I am looking at some of these games going, oh boy, why did I do this? It's still early doors though. Most of these games all the games are still in the second quarter with quite a fair whack to play. So I'm not going to panic just yet. We have to hope. I don't know, you'll be a bit worried about that one there. The Lions being held at the moment, and Baltimore as well there, Bill. Okay, so let's have a quick look here. Jordan Love was able to, he threw the interception. We were able to get an interception back on the Jags not too long after, which is good. So Jordan Love is 7 from 10, 78 yards and 1 interception. Josh Jacobs is that rushing touchdown there, and we are now back with the Jags. They'll get the ball back shortly. The punt is to the kickoff. Is to come. So Josh Jacobs, 28 yards in that 1 touchdown just there from 9 carries. Definitely leading the array in rushing, as you would expect though. When it comes to the receiving yards, Romeo Dobbs 47 yards from 2 receptions. As longest as their 29-yarder there. And then we've got Christian Watson 13 yards from 2 as well, just in the receiving game there. So we finally got a couple of good drives going. We got lucky with picking up that defensive interception from us again after we had given away one. Both defenses with the interceptions, as you would expect. But certainly McKinley again, as you picking up a 6 for the season. Definitely getting us out of Dodge. I think out of Dodge, I believe that's what you would say. It's still early. So Packers have used a timeout. We used it very early on, I think within our first drive in the first quarter here. We are in the second quarter, 11 minutes 31 left to play. The kickoff has come. Okay, Lawrence now under center on their own 30. Drops back, passes it to Bigsby. He beats a couple of men and runs out of bounds. So short gain there from Bigsby. So I think he'll pick up about, a very short gain. So it's 2nd and 9 there for the Jags. Gosh. Second and 9 here. Lawrence hands it to Bigsby. Big hole, runs, and he'll be taken down about 2 or 3 yards shy of the first down marker. So bringing up 3rd and 2. So here we go now. Just showing Jeff Heffley. Okay, back to the field now. Lawrence is in shotgun. Drops back. quick little throw here to Bigsby. Beats one, but he's pushed back. Great defence there. Great defence. That'll be it. 4th and 3, so he got nowhere out of that. Brilliant defence. Good running defence there. Quick little toss to Bigsby. And then we just swarmed them. Everybody was there. They kind of read that play really well there. It's good to have a good defence this year. And still room for improvements, but we're making a heck of a lot of inroads. Excellent. So the punt is going to be coming now for the Jacksonville Jags. It'll bounce. It'll be, so that'll come back to the 30. It hits the end zone there. Touchback. So that'll be a come back to the Packers 30. So that was well left this time. So again, Trevor Lawrence failing there, which is good. 3 from 6 for 12 yards so far. 1 interception thrown. Bigsby though picking up a little bit extra. Only 4 carries, but he's only got 10 yards. And the receiving in totals for the team is only at 12 yards. So they're struggling to get going. And you got to wonder why. They have talent. Well, it's because the Packers are just so damn good. Just, partying in my own head there. Have a quick squiz down below here for the Packers and the Jacksonville defense. No sacks for both teams yet. But we can see here Xavier McKinley with the interception that it picks up his 6th for the season. And also for the Jacksonville, it was Jarian Jones there, number 22, with the interception there as well. Yeah, and no field goals for either team yet. Obviously, we've tapped on the extra point from the touchdown and also punting wise. Yeah, happy with how it's looking now. We're starting to get that drive a lot better. Just have a quick nosy around the leagues again, if I've got time here. Just updating. So Detroit now have they're in the red zone, looks like it, but they've scored another touchdown, so they're leading 21-14 over Tennessee. Houston in the red zone, they're still trailing Indy by 1 point. There's 10-9 there. Miami still leading Arizona 10-7. New England still leading the Jets 7-6. And Atlanta have tied up their ball game 14-all against the Buccaneers. And Cincinnati still lead the Philadelphia Eagles by 10-3. And probably looking at streaming, we'll see how we go. I think it's on my schedule. We'll probably look at streaming the Dallas Cowboys against San Francisco 49ers later on today for you folks as well. So keep an eye on that. Once the stream's over, we'll get things sorted and look out for the scheduled stream, and you can just get your notifications on. If you're liking what you kind of hear here, we'll see. Please hit that like button and feel free to subscribe if you have not done so already and want to see more game streams here from a Kiwi. Alright. Packers have the ball now. On our own 20. Hands it off to Jacobs and he'll pick up about 4. So that brings up 2nd and 6. Good run. Jacobs is tag teaming out. So I didn't see who's coming on for him, but we would probably expect Wilson, likely. I'll just have a look here. Yep, Wilson is on instead of Jacobs. Shotgun formation, drops back. Bit of time, under pressure, rolls to his right. Jordan runs. Fires it downfield. No, and it's a run. It's down to the 20-yard line here. He's running out of bounds to the 10, and he'll be tackled and taken out of bounds around about the 9-yard line there. What a bloody good run there by Kraft. Yes. Still trying to be a bit quiet, so folks. 7 o'clock I can get a bit noisier. The sun's kind of out. Well, the sun's out fighting the clouds. What a great throw. Brilliant catch. Brilliant running though. Kraft. Yes, just arming off the defenders, beating everybody. What a great run by the tight end there. Oh, shit. Jordan is limping like a beep at the moment, though. But he's still in the field. Hands it off. A quick handoff to Jacobs. There's a flag on the field. Jacobs will come and he'll be about out of bounds, maybe 3-4 yards shy of the end zone, I believe. But there is a flag, so hold on, folks. But Jordan Love did not look good after that pass. He's still on the field. Illegal shift against the offense. That's a taps on 5 yards for that, but we have to replay it. So they'll spot that back. So it's first and goal still though. What a run. What a run by Kraft. Picks up 75 yards now so far. Okay, first and goal. Jordan is in shotgun. Jacobs is back on the field. No, Wilson is on the backfield now, sorry. Jordan drops back. Bit of time. He's under pressure. Gets the ball away in time and throws it towards where Kraft would be, but it's out of bounds. He's under a lot of pressure there. He is. That leg is not looking good. Or the knee, I should say. It is not looking good. Yeah, Willis has played pretty good in those 2 games he did play. He's good. Yeah, he's good enough that you can get the ball to the targets, with nice, easy plays. So, but you just hope it's nothing serious again for Jordan and likely his knee. So that's second and goal here now. Drops it back again. He hands it off, and Dobbs finds no room at all and is stopped back at the line of scrimmage there. So that'll be third and goal here. So it looks we're not getting anywhere with our run game right now. I just wonder how much, because Jordan's having to drop back. You can see he's favouring that leg there, just standing as well in the huddle. Okay, 6:55 and counting left in the half here. Third and goal for the Packers. Jordan is in shotgun. Drops back. Quick pass, and they'll pick up an extra yard there from Wilson. Yeah, so that's going to bring in the field goal team. So there'll be a first field goal. But that'll take it to a 10-point game. But the defense of Jacksonville have done a really good job in this drive here to hold us to this field goal that's coming up. I'm confident in saying that now because we have a kicker. But yeah, I agree with you, Bill. It's certainly not as bad as other teams with their second kickers up, and she's beautiful. So we'll take the 10-point lead. Unfortunately, we couldn't come away with any more, but at the end of the day, it's still points. Just hope Jordan's okay, because he definitely was that massive throw and massive run by Kraft, but they showed a bit of the replay back there, and Jordan Love was definitely hobbling. He was not looking good. So yeah, that's definitely affected. And he did go off earlier as well in the somewhere in the first quarter. Didn't miss too much time, but he was in the blue tent getting a little bit of something love. So we'll see. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Have a quick nosy around the leagues, folks, while we got the chance here. It's still 3-3 between. I'm going to just refresh the page. Okay, so Cleveland are beating Baltimore 6-3. What's going on? Tennessee trailing Detroit 28-14 there. So Detroit getting things under control by looks. Houston 10-all against Indy. Arizona still trailing Miami 10-7. The Jets now have taken the lead against New England, so I've picked the Jets, so that's good. So it's 13-7 in that game. Atlanta and Tampa are still drawing 14-all. And the Bengals, I've picked the Philadelphia Eagles. But the Bengals at the moment, with 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter, are ahead 10-3 over the Eagles, Cincinnati there. So that's some updates around the grounds, folks. But just over, there's 6 minutes and change left here in the second quarter. Just a Tom Brady ad? Yeah, Fox. Okay, it's a Fox. Oh, they're going to be doing... Do I get to... Oh, I don't listen to the commentary. I might be able to... Before the games, sometimes I do, so I might be able to hear Tom Brady. Just at the booth at the moment, I go. But, who is it? Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma. Okay, that's nice. Boy, oh boy. Okay, fingers crossed for Jordan Love. And it's nothing serious, but I don't know. Half-time's just around the corner. Oh, those in the polls, love to see this. 7% have confidence in the Jags. Oh, wow. Good on you, folks. Thank you for that update. So good to see there, but go Pack Co is how it's going to finish. Bengals were favoured by 3. I am denied about that in my pick'ems, to be honest, but I don't know, it's just something about the Bengals is not giving me confidence, and I was like, oh, I'll go with the Eagles. I mean, Bengals are at home, maybe that's just enough of an advantage, but it's still early doors, right? Seems to be, to me, that the Eagles are just taking a while to get started, most of their games. Felt like a bet that was too close to call. I have to agree with that, though. Yeah, too risky, eh? I mean, they say risk it for the biscuit, but yeah. Okay, Love is on the sideline there. He's on this. He's... At least he's not in a tent or anything, so that's hopefully okay. Okay, so Lawrence is in shotgun here. Now they're on their own 30. And he fakes the handoff, drops back, and throws it down the middle to a beautiful pass. And that is, he beats his marker there. So that's number 13 there. Christian Kirk picks up a big play there for the Jags. Christian Kirk, great route there. Down the middle there, and great pass there, and picks up some good vital yards after the catch there too. Yeah, breaks that tackle. So 1st and 10 now for Jacksonville. They are dropping back. Jobson, and he'll pick up 3 yards. Johnson there, I believe it was number 2, Jobson. Okay, so that's 2nd and 7 here. Lawrence is under center. Drops back. Fakes toss. Quick throw to number 7 there, who is Brian Thompson Jr. And he'll pick up a lot of yardage there, and it's going to bring inside the 10, I think, of the Packers. So that'll be, 1st and goal for the Jags. So they're coming back with this drive. That was a great pass, great little run there too by Thomas Jr. Quick, small pass. Yeah, Junior managed to beat a couple of guys and then taken down shy of the 10, around about the 15-yard line there of the Packers. So just shy of the 15 yards there. Tosses it off to Bigsby, and he'll run through the middle, and he'll get the first and extra, and he'll be taken about 2 yards maybe shy of the end zone there. This is a wicked drive here by the Jags. Bigsby, yeah, cuts back inside there, finds a bit of a hole, enough to get there. Thankfully, he's just kind of tackled just shy there. McKinley, I think, is the one who wraps his feet up there, but he's shy about maybe 2 yards. So 1st and goal here. Lawrence is under center. I wouldn't be surprised to see it get handed off to Bigsby. Bigsby's in backfield. He does hand it off to Bigsby. Bigsby is shy. So second goal is short. So it'll be second goal here. There is a Jags player down though. Let's just hold fire, folks. Allows our defence to catch their breath, but my goodness, they are driving well this play. They are driving so well at the moment. This is the best drive so far from the Jags. Bigsby, of course, leading it, but this means some great throws there by Lawrence to a couple of receivers who've actually managed to pick up a lot on the ground there too. So we're going to go to an injury ad here, injury timeout. I think it's Shav, I can't pronounce his name there, who's down at the moment. I'll see if I can find. Not yet. So the Packers leading 10-0 at the moment, but this drive from the Jags has definitely been the best of the game, and there was a 3rd and goal now. We averaged stopped them short there, but you can expect them. We are back. Looks like he's been, yeah. So the Jags player Brandon Scharf, is hobbling to the sidelines here with the trainers under his own power, so that's a good sign. Okay, so Jags are under, just going to in the huddle here. 2nd and goal, sorry. So we definitely need our defense here. We need our defense to be switched on and watch out for the run here, but also not too. Right, let's have a look here. Okay, we're going to be in shotgun, of course. I'm going to feed the run backs. Surely you're going to keep feeding. He doesn't. He drops that. Lawrence rolls to his left and overthrows that there. So that's a flag on the play, however. Hopefully it's against the offense. It looks like it might be against the offense too. Looks like the line judge's mark is signalling offense. Yep. Illegal motion, offense. So they'll tap on 5 yards to that as well. Excellent. That's just a little bit of help for us. Allows our D a little bit more room to play with. But sometimes they can come back to you because it also allows the offensive team a little bit more room, especially if they want to look at passing the ball into the touchdown or the end zone, I should say. So 2nd and goal here. They've just got a 5-yard penalty. He hands it off to Bigsby. It's a fake. Lawrence runs. He will scramble, but the defense is there, but they can't hold him up, and it looks like a rushing touchdown for Trevor Lawrence. Our defense got there for a little bit. We were able to hold him up, but not long enough because everybody else scrambled and was able to push Trevor Lawrence in for the touchdown there. So, yeah, great little run there from Trevor. That brings up, that's an interesting play call. The game is definitely going to get close again. No, that was the best drive of the game, definitely from the Jags. Yeah, we held him up, but then it was just too much pressure coming from his teammates there. He was able to push Trevor Lawrence up and brings up a rushing touchdown for Trevor Lawrence on that one. Kick is up and she is good. So that is a 3-point ball game again there as the... just changed the ball over. Forgot to change the ball over. So it's just now 10-7 to the Jacksonville, 10-7 to the Packers there, folks. I thought we might just stop him shy, but no, he was able to get enough with his teammates came on and give him the hoo-ha over the line there. Lawrence is firing up. That's a good, 8 yards and rushing from 2 carries, but importantly, the touchdown there, picking up. Well, I guess he figured, his receivers and running back can't do it, so hey, I might as well have a try. Makes sense, right? So the kick is going to be coming shortly from Oof. Yeah, that was their best position as well, as I was saying. So it just suddenly brings it from 10 nothing game to a 3-point game again. So our failure to convert into a touchdown in the last drive by us definitely has, well, it hasn't cost us yet, but it's just made the game a lot tighter now. A 3-point ball game going into the half. And I think the Packers get the ball back in the second half, though. I think the Packers do get the ball back in the second half. Packers will start from the 30. So there is 2 minutes 37 left here in the half, folks. Packers will have the kickoff has been done. The Packers will start from their 30. The Jaguars just on their last drive and best drive of the game convert. So they are now only trailing by 3. Let's have a quick back into it here now. Packers in the huddle. Concerns about Jordan Love. He's been limping around, but he's still, I'm just in shock. I think he's still in the field here. He is. He's in shotgun here now. Drops back. And he will find Kraft there. No, sorry, that was Watson. Okay, he'll bring up the first down as well. So that's a good start there. Quick pass to, it was Watson. Okay. Let's see if it's just 4 seconds till the 2 minute warning. So I'm probably going to let that run down to 2 minutes. And that's the 2 minute warning, folks. So 1st and 10 there for the Packers. 2 minute warning in this game. It is 10-7 to the Packers at the moment. I do believe we get the ball back at the half. Let's have a quick look around the league, folks, while we are at half time here. We'll go over the stats shortly. So currently it's 9-6 to the Baltimore Ravens. They finally got ahead here in the game against Cleveland. They've got about 20 odd seconds left in the half there for them. Detroit now, Detroit starting to rock and roll as you would expect. 34-14 at the moment with about 2 minutes and the change left in the quarter there. So over the Tennessee Titans. Houston still drawing 10-all against the Colts. Still about 5 minutes left in that game. We are obviously ahead 10-7 over Jacksonville with the 2 minute warning. 13-7 Miami over Arizona. The Jets are taking the lead now. 13-7 over New England, and in Tampa the Falcons 21-14 up, and in Cincinnati the Bengals are 10-3 up against Philly, although Philadelphia do have the ball in the red zone, it looks like. So it's just a 2 minute warning, folks. You're not missing anything right now. I need my water. After the pool, showing the pool at the Jags. Getting back to the live here shortly. All right. Alright, come on. Let's get back to the action, folks. Okay, Jordan Love here. He's in shotgun. On our own 42 yards or so. Drops back. Bit of time. Looks to throw down, and it's an incomplete pass. Watson was the intended. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Haven't seen anything, but Love is, he's on the field, so there's probably likely not going to be any updates anyway. I'm not listening. I don't really hear the commentary. So let's have a look here. Okay, Love is in shotgun here now. Looks like Brooks is the running back. He's taking time. Looks to his right. Beautiful pass. And that was a great catch there by Dobbs. Brilliant catch there from Dobbs there. Let's have a look here. Dobbs, you run to his right there. Beautiful ball. Stretches out, gets it, and is able to... Yeah, does he stay in line before? Yep. Yeah, what a catch. And the quick play here. Hands it off to Brooks. And he'll pick up a few extra here. So Dobbs is coming off now. It's being rotated. Love is in shotgun here. Drops back. Bit of time. Quick throw. Want to catch there as well by Brooks. But that's 3rd and 5. Just showing Romeo Dobbs highlights for the first 4 weeks. So it's good to have him back, I tell you what. So minute 18 left here in the half. Packers lead 10-7. It's 3rd and 5. Jags have taken a timeout. So both teams now have used a timeout. Jags have just come off theirs. 3rd and 5 on about the 28-yard line of the Jags here. Lovers in shotgun. 3, 2, drops back, and there's a flag on the play. Timeout by the Packers. We've got 1 timeout remaining, but we're going to hit the half shortly anyway, so that's not a big deal. So the Packers have called that timeout. Jordan Love is 12 from 17, 184 yards, 1 interception. Josh Jacobs leading the rushing game here, 32 yards from 10 carries, but also that 1 rushing touchdown, which is also very much important here. Back to Jordan Love. Now he's having issues with his knee, it looks like, most of this game so far. So we'll see how much he goes. It doesn't seem to be hindering too much. So he is in shotgun here now. Drops it back. He's rolling. He's under pressure. Gets the ball away. And it's basically a throwaway ball here. So that'll be it. 4th and 5. I believe we should be able to get a field goal here. Just have a look. Yeah, I mean, we're on around about the 30-yard line of the Jags, so we should get the field goal team coming out here. Hopefully we can tap on extra. Jordan Love's mobility is definitely hindered here. So this will be a field goal attempt here, folks. About a 46-yarder. And hopefully we can tap on 3 extra points here. There's a timeout being called by the Packers. Hold on a sec, folks. They called their final timeout. So the Packers have used their final timeout here to stop the clock and just to help a reset for this kick. Looks like they had a personnel issue there trying to get the right guys on the field for this. So they have called their final timeout. It's a 46-yard field goal attempt here from the Packers. Let's see if our new kicker can do it. If kicker's up, there's a flag on the play, so we may have to repeat that, but that was a good kick. Let's see. Delay a game, defense. So that'll be pushed back an extra 5 yards, and so that'll change the deal up now. So that sends out the offense back now. So that's good penalty there for us against the Jags. Was able to bring it down, obviously, with the packet, and also the first brings up the first down. So the offense is coming back on here now, and let's see if we can convert into a touchdown. We've got no timeouts left, but that's okay. So it was a delay of game by the defense penalty. Obviously making it a first down here. So we will get the ball back on the round about the 23-yard line of the Jags. So Jordan Love in shotgun here. Drops back, bit of time, long pass, and it was intended there for Dobbs, but it was just a little bit too long, I think. Outstretched, the hand was just a bit short. Alright, we're back to live action. 2nd and 10 here. Come on, let's get them moving. Let's get something out of this rather than just back into a field goal position. Okay, Jacobs in the backfield. He's given the ball. He runs and he'll pick up about 3 or 4, maybe 3 yards on there. So that should bring 3rd and 7, I believe. Jacksonville call our timeout there as well. Obviously, they're wanting to make sure they can get the ball back here. So it brings up their, use their second timeout. They've got 1 remaining, so that's 3rd and 7. So obviously they're wanting to stop the clock because they want to have a chance to get the ball back. Especially if they only held us to a field goal. Come on, Packers. Come on, Packers. We need to do better than this. Come on. I think Jordan, this is just my opinion. He's had issues with the knee most of the game. I just wonder if he is starting, especially we did have that massive throw and run there by Kraft earlier on in this quarter, and we did see replay there of Jordan really hobbling a lot afterwards, hopping around. So I'm hoping he's okay, but he is dealing with a knee issue. His knee issue looks like the same knee. I'm just hoping it's not hindering him too much here as the ball is played. Jordan drops back, quick pass again, looking for Dobbs to out of bounds. Watson was the intended, but that was out of bounds. He caught it. Doesn't make a difference. Out of bounds. So that brings up 4th and 7 here. So I would say we're going to be looking at the field goal team coming out again. Yeah, just... yeah, there's no chance. That ball was out of bounds, really. So 4th and 7 there. So that's some good defence there. Field goal again now. So we're back to square one with field goal attempt. It's a 38-yard field goal. The kick is up and it is good. But unfortunately now that's we got lucky there with a second chance before when we were in the same position with a field goal attempt. Being caught on a defensive penalty there, giving us the first down, letting us have a second attempt. But twice now they've defensive held us to a field goal here. So coming away, it's still a lead 13-7 to the Packers though, and we have about under a minute left to play in the half here. 54 or so seconds left at the moment. Packers have used all their timeouts, and the Jags have one remaining. So Jags will get some time with the ball here. So I don't know. Thoughts, folks, if you're watching and listening, what do you think? Do you think Jordan Love is starting to really be hindered by that knee? And I just think it's an issue. He's going to play through it, obviously, but do you maybe make a slight change, just even for a little bit of the second half there, maybe a little bit of that third quarter, and get Malik back on the field and just see what we can do with Jordan? Or do we keep playing him and maybe aggravate the knee, more? I think I don't know. It's a tough call. Jordan, obviously, he's going to be wanting to play. He'll be saying, I'm fine, boss, I'm fine. But you don't want to risk him getting injured further and making it, as the kickoff is returned to about the 25-yard line. Just shy of that. They need to make it, they do. And it's going to be a tough decision, but it could be a game changer, in my opinion. Maybe I'm, could be over talking about it, but I think since that big hobble that was shown in the replay after that Kraft pass and run, it feels like he's struggled a little bit more. He's under pressure, but he's not under a ton of pressure. But it's just his movement doesn't seem the same. You can tell it's affecting him. But yeah, so the ball is with Trevor now in shotgun. He drops back here, bit of time, quick pass, and he is tackled for an extra couple of yard gain there. I think that was for number 17, Ingram there. Lawrence in shotgun, drops back, looks long, great pass, and taken by Washington. Makes a catch there, bringing the clock is 23 and counting, but they do have timeouts up their hands anyway. He was able to get out. Yep. So that stops the clock there. The thing with Malik is that he's used the run a lot more than Jordan does, and the Jags seem to do well against the run. Yeah, the thing is though, also I understand that, and that makes sense. They are doing well against the run here, as Lawrence is in shotgun, 1st and 10 here, drops back. Long pass, and it's a completed pass too. So Brian Thomas there is the one with the catch. That's a huge play. They are just moving down the lines here. Timeout called there as well. I think a timeout's been called by... Yep, it'll be a timeout called by the Jags. So that'll be their final timeout used. So both teams, no timeouts left. Yeah, I agree there, Bill. But I do also think that with Malik, he can just look at short, simple pass plays as well, which may start to, may open up the game a little bit for when they can go back with his running, to the run. I don't know if you... Like you said, it's a tough decision that needs to be made at halftime. Do you keep Jordan Love on and risk aggravating the injury further? He's already been in the blue tent in the first quarter, and he wasn't there for long. So it may just be a little niggle that he's just going to have to put up with for the game. One of those things. But the Jags are in shotgun here. Drops back. But he's got plenty of time and throws it away. He's got a lot of time at the moment too. I just wonder if it looks like a nice hot day down there in Jacksonville. Do we have what's the temperature still down there? 83 degrees, so that's obviously in your Fahrenheit. So it's a hot sunny day, I think, down in Jacksonville. So the defense seems to be struggling to get anywhere near Trevor a little bit. But we'll see what halftime and the second half brings for us, I guess. But the Jags are definitely showing their talent is coming here. Okay, Lawrence is in shotgun. Both teams have used all their timeouts. 10 seconds left. He rolls, looks to his left, throws it away. Yeah, it's about 25 degrees C, is it? That's a hot day. When you're in helmet and pads. So that'll be, that's their 3rd and 10 there. 10 seconds left on the game. But, yeah, we'll see what they can do here. Looks like they'll come up for the field goal attempt here. So this will be a 39-yard field goal attempt, which will again bring it to a close 3-point game. Okay, the humidity is the big thing in Florida. Okay. Kicker's up, and it's good. I'll call it good. So 13-10 again. Wow, we have a ball game on our hands. I think everyone probably thought it would be a bit, maybe not so close. Yeah, potential was always there, right? Jags are starting to get it together. Not what we're going to see against the Packers. That's pretty much going to bring up halftime. The clock's stopping about 3, so they'll just probably take a quick knee here. Or maybe a quick play. I believe the Packers will be the ones getting the ball back in the second half here. No morning dew in the car. What is it? Just more solid heat than anything in Vegas, Bill? Like, I wouldn't say, because you're desert, right? So it's not really. I wouldn't imagine that you get any humidity there. I know you said you're close to the mountains though, so it might be slightly different there. I could imagine that it's quite just a lot more just heat than anything. The heat I can stand is the humidity. The humidity, that's always a killer. And that's the kickoff there. There we go. Yeah. So we've gone from 10-0 up to 13-10 here. Yeah, in summer we get a solid week of 45 to 49. Hottest I've been is when I think it was on a honeymoon with the ex-wife. Went to Queensland, it's a state in Australia, and it was around 40 odd degrees, and that was hot, but I found it a lot more bearable because it was just the heat. So that's the need for the Packs. So they'll bring up halftime, folks. We're still in the second half apparently. On the first quarter, I forgot. I was bringing that up to the third as we get ready for the rest of the what's next, and then I'll switch over. Well, interesting, guys. Thoughts on the first quarter half? I believe the Packers will get the ball back, and we are at half time. Hopefully you can see those stats okay on that screen. So we are, it's 13-10 here at the half. But there is almost no humidity, like 5%. You sweat, but it goes away very fast. We get rain for 10 minutes and it immediately evaporates, yeah. And the one thing I found, I don't know this is, I thought it was weird when I was told this way back when. And I actually do think it agrees, especially when it's a hot day like you guys, just heat. You have a cup of coffee or a hot drink because it raises your body temperature and it will stop you sweating as much. And it's worked. And I'm a big fella. But anyway, we'll get to some of the stats here. So it's an interesting game here at halftime. We were 10-0 up at one stage and it's suddenly turned around. Both teams have had an interception. We didn't get the chance to capitalise on that. Jordan Love, I have concerns about with his knee. He'll have a good look at it at halftime, no doubt, and they'll have to make a decision. As much as I did say before, maybe Malik needs to come on, I wouldn't be surprised to see Jordan start the second quarter. But he's 12 from 20 for 184 yards and that one interception there. When it comes to the rushing game, it's not really going for us. And like you mentioned earlier, Bill, Jacksonville are good with the rush defense here, and Josh Jacobs, the leader, 36 yards from 11 carries. However, that big one rushing touchdown for him as well has helped.
When it comes to receiving yards, well, you can tell that's when you got the weapons that we have. We do get where we're kind of going from this game. Tucker Kraft, 75 yards from 2 receptions. The longest was that huge 67-yard one there. That was set up. It was a brilliant pass by Jordan and a huge run by Kraft. It was just absolutely brilliant, and that's kind of where you saw the replay after, with Jordan kind of bouncing and hopping on his good leg. So he had gone off earlier in the first quarter, for about a play or so in the blue tent while Trevor Lawrence and his boys had possession. But back to the receiving game, 72 for Romeo Dobbs from 3, and Christian Watson 25 for 3 as well. Total passing is 184 from 12. Back on the other side of the ball, the home team, Jacksonville Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence is 7 for 12 at the moment for 117 yards, and of course that 1 interception. Rushing wise, I mean, to be honest, it's very much a passing game from both teams. Tank Bigsby trying to get anything, but he's only picked up 23 yards from 7 carries there. Trevor's run for 8 as well. Back into the receiving times though, again, is Brian Thomas Jr. now, the rookie, I believe. He's had 2 receptions for a total of 46 yards there. Christian Kirk, 33 yards, and Parker Washington, 23 yards. Also, Trevor Lawrence, he picked up 8 yards, like I mentioned before, in rushing, but the big thing there was it was a rushing touchdown that he was able to get there. So that's the difference. The quarterback, his boys couldn't do it, so he said, right, I'm going to get it done for you. And he was able to rush into there. For a moment, I thought he might be held up, but yeah, our defenders, we weren't able to get enough behind the ball to hold him up, especially as Lawrence's boys came to help him push him over the line there. So we do have a 3-point ball game again here. It's been an interesting second quarter. It definitely has been. It's been a fully points second quarter there, folks. We'll have a quick look around the grounds, and we'll just have a look here. So just making sure here at the moment, I'm just going to do a quick refresh, and we'll make sure that I have the right scores up. Alright, so in Cleveland now, the Browns again leading the Ravens 13-10. What is going on? They're about 10 minutes and change left in the third quarter there. I've picked the Baltimore Ravens. Are they going to have a hangover game? Because I tell you what, they are looking in danger of losing. Now, I know Deshaun's out for the season. I can't recall the quarterback they activated for this game. If Cleveland may lose this game, but look at what they're doing so far. 13-10. Is this again going to confirm what a lot of people have been saying, that a lot of the issues offensively is related to their quarterback? I haven't looked at the stats, just a presumption, the fact that they're 13-10 up at Baltimore and they're keeping in tabs on them, right? You look at, we're going to the Detroit now, who host Tennessee. They've definitely come back. They stopped playing with their food. It's 35-14 now over Tennessee for the Detroit Lions at halftime. In Houston, halftime score is 17-10 for the Houston Texans over the Colts. 13-10 for the Packers over the Jacksonville Jags, as you can see. But we are looking here now at Miami into the third quarter there. They have a 3-point lead over Arizona, leading 13-10. The Jets are trailing by 1 up in New England into the third quarter there by 1 point, 14-13. The other halftime score is in Tampa. They are trailing Atlanta 24-17. I did pick Atlanta to win this game. I was touch and go, but the main reasoning for me between this was Tampa losing Evans and Godwin. I think that would have been a big loss, and maybe it's only halftime, but it's looking like Atlanta may start to get in top here as they are leading 24-17. Philadelphia Eagles have managed to tie the game up here in the third quarter against the Bengals 10-all, and it looks like they have the ball in the red zone there, folks. But my concern, to be honest, is Jordan Love. Yeah, I had Ravens by 10 points. This game will make the casinos a bunch of money if the Browns make it close. Yeah. Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of the Is it their rookie? I can't remember the name of the quarterback who's been brought in. But like I said, maybe it's just going to show here that the issue was never the total offense. I mean, they've got some weapons back, but they did trade off Amari Cooper and everybody else. But yeah, Deshaun Watson, obviously people were talking about his regression and everything else. So who knows what that's going to show, eh? But this game is close. I have concerns about Jordan Love. So I do keep on rabbiting about it. Apologies, guys, but I'm a Packers fan. I just don't know what you do at halftime. You've got a good chance to assess him at halftime. Jordan Love is a competitor. He's going to say, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. But sometimes as a coach, you've got to kind of... you just got to make those hard calls. Give him a good rest, probably hopefully rice it, and maybe the doctors have another good look at it. I just think it is hindering him. There it is, showing the replay again after that big throw to Kraft. He comes down that sore leg or the knee, and you can tell straight away he starts to hobbling, starts to favour and hop around on his good leg. And I do think it's maybe a little bit playing on the back of his mind. But we'll see in the second half. I've talked about maybe bringing in Malik Willis. As Chad has mentioned there, though, he does kind of favour the run style game there. And while the Jags are doing well in the rush defence. So we'll see. Because we've got a tough game following this against the Lions. So you kind of, I think you need to look ahead of the divisional game that could have massive more impacts, especially if we can somehow come away with a win here. Do you look at resting Love for the half? Even a quarter. Let's just say, hey, Jordan, you know what? Okay, you still want to get out there. Right, we'll give you this quarter. We'll give you the third quarter. Do what you can, but we're going to make a call in the fourth quarter. Maybe you just do that. I don't know. I'm not a coach. I'm not an expert. I'm also a fan who just wants our best quarterback ready 1,000% for the Lions next week. Jameis, that's it. Jameis something. Jameis, yeah, we'll just stick with Jameis. Yeah, that's the one. But I don't know. What are you guys thinking down below? Let me know. The Packers are still leading the poll here. We will stop the poll now. 93%. Hopefully you guys can see the final result there. So 15 votes. Thank you for all those guys who voted in this game. Packers 93% to Jags 6%. Who've you got to win? Well, it's close, but Packers are still doing the job. The reasoning I will go, I'm sorry going on about this, is Malik, he can just do safe little quick passes to the weapons that we have, and just move the sticks slowly, little quick easy pass plays. He's capable of doing some as well. Open up the Jags a little bit maybe. I mean, the pass play thing is that we've been going to the pass anyway, so it's not like you're going to open them up more than you probably already have with Jordan. Maybe with Malik, the run game just gets a little bit better, though. I don't know. Yeah, the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Induction. Jameis something. Oh. I mean, what's the more of a cluster F of a team? Would it be the Panthers or the Browns? Both teams down to the ownership, I would say. Oh, boy. Tough. It's tough. Oh, that's right. You guys have got your elections around the corner. Right, so half-time here, folks. 13-10 for the Jags. To the Packers. Packers should get the ball back in the second half here. Jordan 12 from 20, 184 yards and that one interception. That interception in my opinion, it was a good pass. It was intended for Dobbs. Dobbs definitely would have had that ball. I think more than anything, it was just a really great read by the defender there with that interception. It wasn't a throw. I think it was unnecessary. That sometimes Jordan can be, as I say, his Favre style. It was a good throw. I just showed it briefly there on the replay. Dobbs, the intended, he would have caught that beautifully. He may have stretched out for a touchdown. You don't know, but it was more to me a great defensive read to get into position, to do enough, and to pick up the ball there. Whereas when we were able with McKinley to pick up his 6th interception for the season, that was definitely a little bit of a butcher from Lawrence helping the deal there. That's in my humble opinion. So we'll see. We're about ready to go back here. I think the kickoff is coming back, folks. Just making sure everything is good to go. Yep. So the Packers will get the ball here. No, they won't. Apologies. It is I forgot the Packers had kicked off the first quarter. So the Jags will get the ball back here, which is unfortunate because they were driving quite well towards the end of that second quarter. All right. So the Jags will take the ball and start their position on the 30-yard line. But the Jags are starting to move the ball really well. Some good targets there. Their rushing is limited, but it's the receiving game for both teams. But the receiving game is obviously where the targets are going for. Both teams being held under 40 rushing wise. So back to the action here. We have Trevor Lawrence who will start off the third quarter here in shotgun. Bigsby to his right, and he will hand it off straight away to Bigsby. He will roll out to his left, and he will be might be picking up about 4 yards there. Okay, so just getting an update here on Jordan Love. I've turned it up because they're doing a little sideline interview thing. Okay, hands it off. Lawrence hands it off against the Bigsby, and he'll pick up. He'll be about 2 yards shy. So Jordan Love has his knee wrapped, and he is in a brace, so he doesn't have much mobility in that leg. So that is what is affecting him, obviously. But he is going to be. Looks like he may come out for the second half here. So, yeah, his mobility is a little bit more limited now. He's got a brace on and it's been wrapped, so that's as expected. So, you could see that difference there. Right, back to the play here. Lawrence in shotgun drops back. Quick pass, and the intended was number 2 there, which was Ernest Johnson, but he's unable to wrap it up, and that's 4th and 2. So that will bring the Packers... Well, they bring the punting team in. It was a pretty rough throw by Lawrence, quite behind his receiver there. So the punting team is on for the Bengals. Wow. I went from one cat to another. Punters up. It was bounces, and that'll be brought back to the 30. Packers all have the ball. Yeah. Yep. He's still able to connect, he's got a bit of time, but he's been hampered by the knee. He's got a brace on his knee now, and it's wrapped, so it's obviously going to affect the mobility. So Jordan Love is back in. So everything I was talking about at the half. See, shows you what I know. He is in shotgun here, though. They will start from their own 20. Drops back, passes down the middle. Beautiful pass there. And that is pass to Watson. Gained to 14 on that play. Good catch. Ball was coming low, but a great catch by Watson. Okay. Come on, Packers. Let's go. Right, Jordan shotgun. Hands it off. Jacobs will pick up 3, maybe. So that'll be 3rd and 7. Okay. All teams have got their timeouts. I've got everything up to date. Yep, we're on the right screen. Good. Check, check, check. 2nd and 7, sorry. Shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Time. Drops back. Gets the ball. But there's going to be a bigger loss there to Jacobs. Throws to Jacobs, but he's immediately taken back. So that's going to be a loss on that. Just showing a little bit of the thing there with Robert Saleh, obviously, former Jets head coach, visiting Green Bay for their practice this week. And we have a player down for the Packers. Let's see who it is. Love. Love is down. He's now struggling. Looks like it might be Love. And just showed a little bit of a highlight there. Got a bit of a shoulder. Nothing I don't think was intended there. Just like, being in the way sort of thing from the defender. And it looks like it might have been enough there. Just to tweak it a little bit more. But we'll come back. Hopefully he's alright. He's a tough fella. Oh. Say your kumbayas if you're following the Packers. Come on, Pack. Let's go. Let's have a quick nosy-rosy around the field here. We have some of the quick scores while we got the advert here. Cleveland are 13-10 over Baltimore. 42-14 now, Detroit. Absolutely scrambling ahead. Houston 17-10 over Indy. Arizona trailing by 10 now is Miami 20-10 over Arizona. New England Patriots trailing by 2 against the New York Jets. The score is 16-14 there. Atlanta 24, Tampa 17, and Philadelphia taking the lead now 17-10 over the Bengals in Cincinnati. All games are in the third quarter though. So still plenty to play for in all these games, folks. Just hoping we're good because we are... Looks like Jordan Love is on the... Wow, they've cut to a timeout. I believe it's an injury timeout. I will confirm whether it was a timeout taken or called. It looks like it was just an injury timeout. Yeah, but number 10 was down, which is obviously Jordan Love. Shit. Come on. You've got tough decisions to make, LaFleur. And I think he's in the position he's damned if he does and he's damned if he doesn't, right? Okay, Love is he's on the sideline here. So we have Malik Willis, folks. Malik Willis is in the game. Okay, Willis now. He is in shotgun. Drops down. It's 3rd and 9. Bit of time. He scrambles out of the pocket and runs. He will pick up he'll be tackled 4 yards shy of the first down marker, but that will be 4th down and 5. Just a slight update there was Malik Willis for that drive. Came in for Love. Well, keep an eye on that situation. Hopefully it may just be a couple of drives for Malik while Jordan gets a bit of a rest. He was standing on the sideline, Jordan. He wasn't in the tent or anything. So it may just be like, obviously he's got the brace on, it was told earlier. So it may just be a matter of giving it a bit of time to rest and assess. Fair catch is called here as the Jags now will get the ball back. Malik Willis is in for Love. Trevor Lawrence is showing the replay of Lawrence's tough rushing touchdown. That's the big difference in the game, in a sense, that touchdown by Lawrence. But yeah, both teams' run games struggling to get going here. We are with Trev. He's 7 from 13 for 117 yards and 1 interception so far for this game. He is under center on his own 7 or so. He fakes the handoff, drops back. He's got plenty of time. Lawrence completed the pass and he finds Jones, who is able to pick up a big run there, making the first down and extra. Just showing a little picture-in-picture here of the Lions just running through. It looks like it was a punt receive, 90-yard return. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Lions, 42-14 there. Right. Back to the action, folks. So this is going to be a tough game. Lawrence is under center here. Bigsby in the backfield. Tosses it off to Bigsby. He will run. He will pick it up. He will pick up the 10 and extra. He will probably pick up close to about 13, maybe 14 yards for that. And that 16, I should say. Okay. And Bigsby is starting to get a little bit of movement here now. Trevor, quick. Bigsby again picks up some extra yards. Picks up about 5 there. Looks like he may have dropped the ball though. Packers are saying they picked it up. Let's have a quick look here. Okay, so they did recover. Lawrence now is in shotgun. Again, hands it off to Bigsby, but there's a whistle straight away. The play is blown dead. So Matt LaFleur, guys, just an update. Okay, so Matt LaFleur is challenging the play there. He's looking like, because it did look like he lost the ball, and the Packers claiming it was collected by them. So he is challenging the play. Yeah. Okay, so the ruling was that it was down by contact. It's been challenged by Green Bay. So let's have a look here. So Bigsby is knee down by, yeah, he's down by contact. That's a bad call there. That's a bad challenge. That's going to cost a timeout. I'm just going to take that timeout away from the Packers already now. So that will be an unsuccessful challenge. That was quite obvious here. That his knee was down well before the ball came loose there. As my chair likes to play up around about this time of the afternoon as I'm slowly sinking. Looks like I'm just going to have a quick look around and see if there's any updates. We're trying to see if I can find any updates on Jordan Love, whether he's actually going to be out for the game or he's just taken a couple of plays off. Okay, it's weird. My stats are not updating enough. Why are you not showing the bloody stats? Malik Willis has played to drive. Come on, ESPN, sort your stuff out. He did play. I wasn't imagining that. Looks like we're just behind the times here with what we are doing here. Yeah, so that penalty will be, that challenge will be obviously an unsuccessful challenge. The play will be upheld. It's pretty obvious there. Yeah, Willis scrambles to the middle for a 5-yard gain. Ah, that's why, there he is, Malik Willis. Sorry, because it was a rushing play. Apologies. Tank Bigsby, it's 26, 11 yards today. Sorry, 52 yards from 11 carries today. Last week it was 26 from 108 for 118 yards. Looks like they're starting to get him moving in here as Lawrence is under centre now. He has Bigsby in the backfield. And again, he fakes the handoff and there's a whistle. Yes! False start against the offense. We'll take that. That'll tap on some extra yardage for us. 5-yard penalty, please. We'll take that lovingly. I'll try and find an update if there is regarding Love, whether he's out for the rest of the game or it's just a few drives. Lawrence now in shotgun. Drops back. Quick pass, and he'll be tackled shy of the first down marker. That was a quick pass to number 17 there, who was Ingram. So it's 3rd and 1, folks. So the running game here, slowly getting, that was a quick pass to Ingram, who managed to get the yardage, but just shy. But still, we can see a little bit more coming through now in terms of rushing as well. Defense is probably a bit tired. Lawrence is in shotgun. And he'll give it to Bigsby, but he is tackled short, so he'll make no yards there. So that's stopped. 4th and 1. They're going to go for a 4th. I think you're going to still go for it on the 4th, aren't you? Just have a look here. Yep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. That was Bigsby there with the run. But yeah, good defense. And they were able to wrap him up and stop him advancing. So that was great defense there. So 4th and 1 now. Trevor under centre. We've got Bigsby in the backfield. And Trevor goes for the sneak and he'll get it. Pick up the first there. This is a big opportunity as well for the Packers. If we win here, it puts us second in the division we'll jump over the Vikings. But let's not get ahead of ourselves so far. 7:33 and counting here in the 3rd quarter remaining. It's 13-10 for the Packers. But like I said, Jordan Love was out for the last drive and Malik Willis came in for a little bit of a rush. We are with Trevor Lawrence and the boys. He is in shotgun here as they're making their way up the field. They just got the first down there from a quarterback sneak. He hands it off again to, oh my goodness, blanks to Bigsby. So they are starting to look at running the game a bit more here, running the ball. Obviously, that's going to tire the defense out a lot more, a lot quicker, especially if you can keep your drives going. And this humidity down in Florida, and the heat and humidity is definitely going to take its toll. But the defense is doing okay. 2nd and 9 now. Lawrence in the backfield in shotgun. Bigsby to his left. Drops back. Under pressure, and great pressure there, but he gets the pass away, and that is completed. That'll be picked up by Kirk, who will scramble for some extra yardage here. So that brings the ball right up to inside the 20 of the Packers there. So we had a great pressure finally on Lawrence there, but he was able to get the ball away and throw it, and it was a great pass there, and it was picked up. Kirk there, picked up by Kirk, was able to scramble, unmarked, got the ball, and jock outside, then cut inside. Okay, the hand off the ball to Bigsby now. He will pick up around about 5. So Jags are driving now. They're driving hard in the run game as well, especially in the run game here. Bigsby is going to be cycled out though, so maybe Johnson might come in. We'll see. No, it looks like maybe Little? No, Little was a lineman, you plonker. Okay, Lawrence is in shotgun here. I think it's... Just trying to see who is in the backfield with him, but he drops back. He's going to step up and throw deep, and that'll be a touchdown. That's a touchdown throw to Brian Thomas Jr. for the touchdown there. The Jags take the lead. What a drive. They've done this really well. The running game has picked up this drive as well, this half for the Jags. I've definitely picked it up a lot more this half here with using Bigsby, of course, picking up 58 yards now in total. But that was a great pass there. Great catch for a touchdown there by Brian Thomas Jr. So the kick is to come here. It is currently 16-10. And it is now up to be 17-13, to the Jags. Booger. So the Jags take the lead for the first time in this game with that touchdown running drive. That was a great drive, I said. Offensive drive. A lot of plays on the run there. A couple of little plays there with the ball. Trevor Lawrence going for a sneak earlier on 4th and 1 when they went for it too. And that nice pass there, finding Thomas Jr. for the touchdown. So that picks up the second touchdown of the night for the Jacksonville Jaguars, as they will take a 4-point lead now in the second half. 5 minutes 10 left in the third quarter. Booger. No. And we'll find out if love is out. I'm trying to find, there's nothing about it anywhere. We'll see. We'll have a quick look around the grounds. Baltimore now 17-13 up over Cleveland. Detroit keep on piling the points on, 49-14 over Tennessee. In Houston, they lead Indianapolis 20-10. Arizona have picked up some extra points now, so Miami only ahead by 2, 20-18. The Jets 16-14 up over New England. Tampa 24-17 down against Atlanta, and Philadelphia Eagles over Cincinnati Bengals 24-17 around the grounds, as we are in a time that we are in, because the kickoff will come for that, because of the score for the Jacksonville Jaguars. One timeout used, it was a foul challenge by Matt LaFleur, so we lost the timeout on the foul challenge there. From earlier, he was ruled. It was the original calling on the field was he was down by contact, because obviously the ball then came loose. But the ruling was down by contact, so it was not a fumble. The Packers challenged that play, and straight away it was pretty clear. First time I really saw it in the replay, and the knee was well and truly down before the ball came loose. So it was a ruling on that field stood for that one here. And going back to the action slowly. We are back with the broadcast, at least. We're just showing some bits and bobs from the draft and a replay of that catch there. Bobbled a bit, but he did well to grab it and hold on to it there. The rookie, I believe he's the rookie, Brian Thomas Jr., number 7 there. So he's received and went for 60 yards so far, but mostly, of course, that penalty. So that was a 10-play scoring drive for 93 yards, taking 5.5 minutes off the clock here. So, they're definitely coming on in that second half here, the early third quarter. The running game ramping up a little bit more. The Packers will get the ball back. So Peterson's just having a chat with the line judges. So, yeah, Packers had their early 10-0 lead, but they've outscored us now. We've held us back well. Jordan Love is struggling. I don't need to rabbit on about that, but as a Packer fan, it is a concern. I'm just kind of hoping, I don't know, I'm hoping he's okay and he comes back, but I'm actually hoping he's okay and they leave him off the field for the game. I haven't heard if he's out for the rest of the game yet. I don't look, there's no commentary here that I can see. It's just sometimes they'll bring it up on screen, or if there's an interview, I'll kind of tip up the volume to hear. So if you guys know in the chat, let me know as well. Kick off is done and up, and that'll go out, and that'll be brought back to the 30. Yeah, we'll see how we go, folks. They're just showing the sideline of the Jags at the moment. Okay, back into play now. Okay, yep, hands it off. Willis hands it off, and it is a great run there by Jacobs. Picks up about 5 or 6. So Malik Willis is still on the field. Jordan is showing the sidelines though. He is still geared up, helmet on. He's not. He's obviously going to be determined to get back in. So with any luck, they'll just give him a couple of drives or a few rests. Maybe. I know he wants to gear up. So we're going to start with Willis anyway again here. So he is still back in here. He is in shotgun. Hands it off to Josh Jacobs again, and he will come mighty close. Maybe a yard short of the first down marker there. But yeah, they're just showing the replay of the last couple of drives. I think like the last drive of the second half there. Love just got a bit knocked down again, and we definitely certainly was starting to really feel that knee in there, and he signaled straight away to the bench as he hobbled off. That was going into the end of the first half, sorry. Right, back into the action here. Willis is in shotgun again. He hands it off. You are right, Bill. He does favour that run, but we get the first down here, and we'll see. We do have weapons that can run the ball as well, but we're going to have to see what happens here. Love, again, as like I said. Okay, they're saying it's a questionable with groin. So there's not a knee-related issue. I just popped up on the screen, folks, that Love is questionable, but with a groin injury. So it's not knee-related as such that he's on the sideline. So anyway, Willis is in shotgun here. He is Jacobs to his left. And the pass, he hands it off, obviously. Watson picks up about 5 or 7 yards maybe in the end. Not Watson, my goodness, sorry, Jacobs. So that's second down. I don't know why I was saying Watson. I meant Jacobs. Jacobs, Watson. Sorry. Okay, but they're going to rotate him out now. Okay, Love is, even though he's been shown as questionable with a groin, he's still geared up. Like, full gear, got the helmet on, ready to rock and roll. So, he's obviously going to see how it goes for him. Willis is in shotgun now. Hands it off now to Wilson, who will pick up maybe a yard. 2 yards or 1 yard. So he picks up an extra few yards. So that being third and 3 there. So Wilson is on at the moment instead of Jacobs, just a rotation. Shotgun. Willis drops back. Looking to throw. Time. Great throw there. And finds his target. Of course, it was Wicks. So he'll pick up the first down. He looked to pass there. Brilliant. And found Wicks. Was able to pick up the first down. Yeah, a nice simple pass. It didn't have to be overthought. It wasn't trying to be a huge gain or anything. Nice little pass there to find Wicks picking up what was needed to bring in the first down. So 1st and 10 now. Willis is under centre. Looks like he might have Jacobs back on the field behind him, and he does. He fakes the handoff. Bit of time. He's under pressure. Scrambles out, and he's going to go and scrambles for the first down. Picks up an extra 15 or so on that run after the marker. So a great scramble there by Malik Willis. We've got the extra mobility with Malik, haven't we? So that could be a difference here. Great scramble by Malik. Saw the gap ahead and thought, bugger it, I'm running. And gets after the first down mark and picks up a few extra on top of that. So he's actually gone for about 25 odd yards scrambling here or rushing. Passing wise, it's 1 for 4. Okay, back to the game here. He is in shotgun. Drops back. Here, this time he does hand it off to Jacobs. Finds a hole. Cuts inside. Picks up the 10. Goes to the 20. The 10. And that'll be a touchdown to the Packers. Yes. There we go. Let's get this run game going. Okay, so Malik Willis instigates another good drive there. Hands it off to Jacobs, who picks up a rushing touchdown. That is 19-17 with the kick to come for the Packers. Brilliant run there by Jacobs. Absolutely brilliant. This picks up his second touchdown for the game. 2 rushing touchdowns there. Brilliant. A lot better. Kick coming. And the kick is up, and she is a beauty. That is now a 3-point ball game again, which has kind of been throughout most of the game. Good drive there. Good playing by Malik. He did one pass, but, kept it simple. Used the kiss technique. Keep it simple, stupid. But, yeah, the run game, using the weapon that we do have, which is obviously in Josh Jacobs there. Brilliant. It's 8:30. I can holler and hoot as much as I want. So, Malik Willis coming in from Jordan Love. I might pin this one though. Alright. So I just mentioned up there, this is only based on what I've seen on the field and the little pop-ups that come up sometimes. So if I find out other information, I will definitely update that. But Jordan Love listed as questionable for groin to return. Malik Willis has been in for the second half so far and doing pretty well. Only one, obviously, like you said, Bill, he's a lot more towards the run game. But he has taken a nice little kiss pass, 1 from 1 for 4 yards there. And we've picked up a little bit more in the rushing game, starting into this drive anyway, and picking up the touchdown there with Josh Jacobs picking up his second receiving touchdown of the game, finishing so far on 93 yards from 17 carries. Both teams getting the ground game in the last couple of drives. Yeah, Malik Willis too. Also a really good scramble in the play before that, picking up about 20 odd yards there, 21 yards and so to get the first down. So he was a good little scramble there for him earlier on as well. The kickoff is up and it's going to be returned. And it's going to be returned there. Pressuring him. He's under the 20. And they'll tackle him down on about the 20-yard line there. There is a flag on the play though. Holding maybe? Illegal block in the back by the receiving team. Okay. So it's a legal block in the back by the... Obviously will go against the Jags. But Jacobs, just showing the replay of Jacobs' run there. It was a huge run, beating so many markers. A little jump cut inside, cutting outside, getting to the sideline and just running it in there. Beautiful, beautiful run. So it's a touchdown in each half for Jacobs so far. All right, Lawrence is in shotgun. He'll hand the ball off to Bigsby. And he'll pick up 4, give or take. All right, that's the end of the third quarter, folks. This game is going to be a tight one. Can we win another tight affair? Dear God, I hope so. Dear Lord, please. Let's have a quick look around the grounds again, folks, as we are into the end of the third quarter for this game. Right, back at Cleveland now. The Cleveland Browns have taken the lead. They're leading Baltimore 2017. Detroit just keep on snowplowing ahead from a slow start, but they are now 52-14 up against the Tennessee Titans. Houston up against Indy 20-13. Arizona trailing Miami 27-18. The Jets now 2 points over the New England Patriots 16-14. Atlanta extending their lead over Tampa Bay. It's 31-17 there. And it's a 10-point ball game. Cincinnati being able to pick up a little bit more points. It's 27-17 to the Eagles at Cincinnati. Some of the late games that will kick off in about 30-odd minutes going ahead. Obviously, it's going to be New Orleans going to the Chargers. Bills against the Seahawks. Chicago against the Washington Commanders. Carolina at Detroit. Kansas traveling to Vegas. And Sunday Night Football, obviously, which I will look to stream, is Dallas traveling to 49ers there at Candlestick Park. So just the big news, especially if you're a Packers fan, Jordan Love is listed as questionable for the groin, is what they listed for return. Malik Willis has been in the second half here. Jordan's on the sideline still, though. He is, last time I looked, he's still suited up and ready to rock and roll. So we'll see. He may return. I think it's advisable now. Look, this is just my opinion as a fan who wants him 100% and possibly wants him against the Lions next week. Tell him to rest up. Let's get him off the game for the round. Let's just trust in Malik. Malik's shown that he can do the job for us. Obviously, so earlier on in the season for 2 games. So we'll just give him that trust and faith again, I think. All right, Jacksonville will have the ball here, so we'll see what they're back on. We can see the scores by quarter on the field, on the screen there. It's you can see it on your screen as well if you're looking at the stats. Second quarter, 13-10 by Green Bay, and the third quarter's touchdown each, 7-all. Okay, back to the action. Lawrence is in shotgun, 2nd and 6. Beginning of the fourth quarter now. He has Bigsby. But he's a Lawrence, quick. Oi! Great. Under a bit of pressure, he looked towards Bigsby for the pass, but it was battered down by Wooden of the Packers. Great defense there. Yeah, Wooden had his hand up, just managed to mitt it down. Great D. So that'll bring up 3rd and 6. All right, back to the action. Lawrence is in shotgun. Play clock at 3, at 2, 1. Okay, drops back now. Playing under pressure, and he is sacked. The football is loose and is picked up by the Packers. Yes. Oh, yeah, baby. Lawrence is sacked there. He's got the ball one hand at the sack. The tackler knocks the ball loose as Lawrence is sacked. There is a flag on the play though, so I'm not going to get. And it's recovered by the Packers. And that is the ball for the Packers. Yes, the Parkera happy dance. Normally I just go off, but I'm still, even though it's 8:30, I'm pretty good now to yell and scream. That was a great turnover there. Great pressure. That's huge. That's massive. That brings up the Packers 1st and goal here. Straight away. 1st and goal for the Packers. Thanks to that. Great there. Hand it off, obviously, to Dobbs, and he'll pick up a couple. Jacobs. Oh, my God. Sorry for that. Don't know why I'm saying Dobbs. I mean Jacobs. But yes, the happy dance. We've got a chance here now. This is a huge chance to come away with a touchdown. Let's not settle for a field goal. We're going to run it. Come on, boys. We're going to run it. Let's get a touchdown. Let's get a 10-point lead. Right, again, hands it off to Jacobs. It's a fake. Quick little pass. Whoop, 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 whoop. Christian Watson. Sorry, Tucker Kraft with the little... Oh, beautiful with the pass. That's freaking good. Yes. Oh, National Tight End say, and it is Kraft, number 85. I was looking at 87 earlier for some reason, and I just had that still in my mind, so apologies for that earlier. But Tucker Kraft picks up the touchdown here. So we're going for the kick is going to be up, and it is beautiful. That is a 10-point ball game there, not a 200-point ball game. And we are packed. Oh, God, bad border. That is a huge takeaway there defensively, and we were able to pick up a touchdown there. Great fake handoff, though, to Jacobs by Malik, and had everyone fooled, and a nice little toss to Kraft, who was able to he waltzed in, he happy danced his way into the end zone, and that is a 10-point ball game here. Yes, let's go. Got 14 minutes left and some change in the final quarter here. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, Bill, you were right about Malik, obviously, but he brings a different aspect, right, than Jordan Love. Even now, he's a couple of passes, but they've been kiss passes. Trust Josh Jacobs because he's a weapon anyway in the pass and rushing games. Picked up a little bit, obviously, because Malik favours that sort of style. But he's also been able to scramble for 25 yards as well. So he's a threat there. More mobility. But again, 2 passes. He's only attempted 2 from 2, but they've been kiss passes. And that's what you want. There's that threat there. Just if he needs to pass it small, keep it simple, stupid. Kiss it and you'll be fine. Okay, I'm happy we are with a 10-point ball game. Still a lot to go, though. We do have to keep the ball now. If we can get another defensive pick, that'll be great. Obviously, the Jags will have a chance now to pick it up. And we'll see what their drive is about. But we showed some great D in the last defensive drive for us as well. So fingers crossed. So let's have a look. So the ball will go to the Jags. So we'll mark that here. And remove that ball. And it is a 10-point ball game here. 14 and change left in the fourth quarter. Okay, still another ad. So Cleveland's still 3 points up against Baltimore. Detroit 52-14 over Tennessee. Houston 23-10 over Indianapolis. Miami 27-18 over Arizona. New England 17-16 over New Jersey Jets. Tampa Bay now 19-31 over under. So Atlanta lead 31-19 against Tampa Bay. Philadelphia 27-17 over Cincinnati as we have a quick squiz around the grounds there. Kraft is just on the sideline as the kick is up, obviously, and it is good. It will drop out of bounds. It'll be pulled back for the 30 there. Brilliant. That was brilliant. So there's 19 takeaways in the season for the Pac-Men. Great defense. So Trevor Lawrence now. He is in shotgun. Has a man to his left. Hands it off to to Tank Bigsby. And he'll loss of a couple of yards there as well. So that'll be 2nd and 12. Lawrence under center. Lawrence and shotgun. Oh, God, I don't know why I say shit like that sometimes. Come on, communicate. Drops back. Time. Pass is incomplete. The intended was up the middle for Ingram. So that brings 3rd and 12. They're just showing some highlights of Tom Coughlin, the Jags' first head coach from 95 to 2002. Didn't know that. I only know him from the Giants days. Okay. Right, back to the action now. Lawrence in shotgun. Bigsby he drops back, hands it off, passes it, and it's a great pass, great catch. Though he's injured, number 13 is Christian Kirk. Not sure if it's ruled incomplete, but he is writhing down in pain. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver there. Let's have a look here on the replay. Catches the ball, brings it to his chest, and it's just, comes loose in the tackle there. He's just clutching his, maybe his shoulder actually, because he did kind of land on the shoulder. So he is still down in the backfield there as we cut to a timeout ad or injury advert, folks. Enjoy these ads. Right, I'm just going to have a quick squiz around the grounds again, folks, while we have a injury ad. Cleveland still 3 behind. Cleveland still 3 ahead against Baltimore. It's 2017. I need to slow down. Detroit 52, Tennessee 14, Houston 23, Indianapolis 13, Miami 27, Arizona 25, New England 17, trailing the Jets. New England 17, the Jets 16. Early morning starts. Tampa in the red zone though, and they have just scored here, so they're still trailing Atlanta, who are 31-25. Philadelphia 34 against Cincinnati's 17. So Tampa did just score there, so they're probably going to go for a 2-point game here. Maybe they'll go for a field goal. That'll be, 26-31. But Tampa did just score there. So the current score between the division rivals there in a repeat of, 3 games ago? 2 games, I think 2 weeks ago. Yep, so it's 31 to Atlanta, 26 to Tampa. The Jets have the ball in the red zone. And that's all the updates around the ground so far. Indianapolis currently have possession. Baltimore possession. Jacksonville will get the ball. Miami have the ball at the moment in that game. The Jets now have possession in the red zone. Let's have a look. They're just going to highlights here, folks. So yeah, it looks like obviously he's picked up a rib injury or knock, so he's down at the moment. Kirk, he's held, the ball came loose, was incomplete pass there, and he's just being helped, walking to the sidelines there, holding his ribs. I think it's his ribs, or it might be a shoulder, because he was holding his shoulder there. So we'll find out. I'll update you if I find any more information. Score is 27-17 here, 13-17 remaining in the final quarter, and Jacksonville punt the ball, and it is received on a 10. Picked up, he'll get about 12 or so yards out of that. Packers have the ball. Alright, Malik Willis is back out with the gang. Jordan Love is pretty much questionable for the game. I'd say he's probably going to be out. I haven't seen him. Last time he was still on the sidelines, all geared up, ready to rock, but it's a groin that's being reported. Okay, so Malik is under centre here. He will have Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Going to just try and utilise this clock now, right? Keep some time off the clock. He will drop off, hand it to Jacobs. He finds a big hole, rolls and gets the first down and an extra yard. So it's about an 11-yard gain on that play. So 1st and 10 for the Packers, moving the sticks. 12:52 and counting on the clock. Malik on the centre. Jacobs in the backfield. Drops back. Hands it off again. Josh Jacobs cuts. Beats a marker or two. Runs and he will pick up maybe 6-ish. 6 or so yards. Maybe a little bit more. No, he'll pick up a lot more. Pick up 8. 6-ish. Well, okay, so that brings up 2nd and 2 now. So yeah, second half here with Malik, obviously it's a lot more run heavy. 20 yards rush. I'll get this right soon. 114 yards from 20 carries for Jacobs so far. Malik back under centre. Jacobs in the backfield. Again, hands it off and he'll pick up what's needed for the first down. And keeps the clock ticking. Right, Jacobs is tagging out. I think he's tagged Wilson in. So, just Jacobs. 21 rushes for 117 yards, averaging 5.6, and he has scored 2 touchdowns. Right, back to the action. Willis under centre. Hands it off to Watson. To Wilson, sorry. Why do I keep saying Watson? Why have I got Watson in my head? Sorry. Okay. So that brings up nothing but the 2nd and 10. Oh, apologies for this, guys. I don't know why I got Watson in my head. I said Wilson earlier on. I knew Wilson had been tagged in, but never mind. Okay, 2nd and 10 now. Shotgun. Wilson to his right. Let the clock play, and he gives the handoff. It's play action though. Ah! Incomplete to Dobbs. That was a nice pass. That came off hot, all right. It was a beautiful pass. And Dobbs, it was a fastball. Dobbs had it, but he just couldn't hold on to it. Damn, son. So that's 3rd and 10. Oh, I shouldn't be surprised by it. You always expect it. Okay. Shotgun again. Drops back. Little pass to Wilson, but they go for a loss there. Okay, that brings down 4th down. So that's a 3-yard loss in that. So the punting team will be back in to sort out the action here. No, keep it simple with Malik Willis and the boys. There's no point getting... I mean, you're up by 10. You just need to get your defense there. But, you know, if you can get better up there. So the punt is up. Fair catch called around 20. So that was a pretty failed kick. It was only a 37-yarder. Next week, Packers-Lions, Sunday football. Why is that not flexed to the prime time? Oh my gosh. Okay, back to the play. Lawrence has got the ball, hands it off to Tank, who will run up the guts there. Bigsby picks up 4. Yeah, Love's got no helmet on, but he's still there at the sideline, so he's pretty much out for the season. Sorry, the game. Words. Oh my God. Right, 2nd and 6 here. Lawrence in shotgun. Bigsby to his right. Drops back. And finds the ball. Passes. And Washington will get enough for the 1st down there. So they'll move those sticks 10 yards. Picking up, 6 yards. Picking up the 1st down there with Washington, the receiver from that pass. Brings up 31 receiving yards for Washington. Trevor back in shotgun. Drops back. Looks and passes, and is caught, and that is strange, I believe, Mo. Yep, it was strange. You caught and was able to run after the catch quite a few yards there, breaking a couple of tackles and bashing through. Yeah, took a while to get him down. So it brings up, they're moving again, so it's 1st and 10 now, again in shotgun. This time he hands it off to Bigsby, who runs free. Easy pick up there of 10 plus yards. Maybe about 15 yards or so on that overall. So that is... It keeps the clock running, but yeah. They're driving down the field well at the moment now. Well, our defense needs to just try and step up again and stop this run game a little bit. So that brings up about 78 yards for Bigsby. We are in... shotgun. Drops back. Lawrence looks to the pass. Finds his receiver, who's out of bounds again. I think that was Strange, the man again. So he'll pick up some extra yards there. Shy of the 1st down, but that is still fine. That'll be 2nd and maybe 5. Yep. They are moving it. They're mixing up a bit though. Okay, drops back. Quick throw to Bigsby. He beats a couple of tackles and keeps going. They were able to push him back, though, and he'll only make a yard after all with that. Big run, but bash bombastic. Beat a few guys, but he was able to be smashed backwards, though. So 3rd and 4 on this. But yeah, he broke a few tackles there. Was able to, but luckily we were able to come back together with him and push him backwards. So he only picked up about 1 yard overall, I think, on that play. But Bing brings up 3rd and 4. Lawrenson shotgun. Drops back. He drops the ball! And it's picked up by Lawrence again. He dropped that ball. So that's incomplete. So that'll be 4th down. The punting team will be in. Lawrence is looking at his bro and saying, mate, what was that? So field goal unit comes out. The hike was low. My God, that was a low pass. It hit Lawrence on the shin. It was lucky enough he was able to scramble and pick the ball up there, because that would have been a nasty turnover. All right, so the field goal team is on. It's going to be a 47-yarder. So that'll make it a one-score game. Kick is up and good. So we are back to a 7-point game here in Jacksonville. All right, so they got lucky there. Lawrence, I mean, that was a bad hike, I guess, from the center. Yeah, I mean, it hit Lawrence on his shins. Let's have a quick look around the grounds on this changeover of downs. Baltimore trailing Cleveland. Score there is 23-17. Detroit 52 over Tennessee 14. Houston 23 over Indianapolis 20. Miami 27-25 over Arizona. New York Jets 22-17 over New England. Atlanta 31-26 over Tampa Bay. And Philadelphia 37-17 over Cincinnati. My picks are starting to look good now. This game is tight. It's a one-score game. Kickoff's about to come here, and the Pac-Man will then get the ball back. And the kick is up, and it will go long and be brought back to the 30. That'll go for a touchback. Right, let's get back on track. That was that pass by Malik. So he was 3 from 4 yards at 1 touchdown. That pass he intended to Dobbs was a brilliant pass. Just unable to get it. It was a good pass. It was a bit of a rifle by looks, but Dobbs, because he had it, but he couldn't keep it. And Josh Jacobs, man, he is storming Norman today. Okay, so he's in the backfield. Willis is on the center here. They're on their own 30. Willis hands it off to Jacobs. He will pick up nothing. He'll pick up 1. He's slow getting up. He'll be alright, hopefully. He picks up 1, Josh Jacobs. Got the score still in our favour, though. We do need to drive down, eat some clock, which is ticking down, 4:56 and continuing. Willis is under centre. Jacobs in the backfield. Hands it off. Jacobs makes a good run here, picking up an extra 3. So that'll be 3rd and 7. I'd like to see us convert a bit more, though, than just always getting down into the 3rd. Because Trevor has shown that he can drive down to the field and score a touchdown, or some points at least anyway. Previous punt wasn't the best though, so it gave them good position. But anyway, back to the action here. 3rd and 7 for the Packers. Malik is in shotgun. Drops back. He's looking for the pass here. Scrambles, and he'll be sacked. Frickin' now. So that'll be 4th down. So it's going to be another punt. That was 4th and 8. Damn, that was good play there. Yeah. They got him. They monstered him there. That sucks. Right, so the sack now. Sack for sack. Jacksonville got the ball. 7 points down. They just sacked Malik in that drive. So the punt is going to come from the Packs. Punter's up. He takes it up from the 4 and he'll be tackled around the 13s. So that's a good punt and a good good defense. Jaguars are in position now, trailing by 7. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. We've got 3:50 left in the quarter here in the game. Obviously, we've got a 2-minute warning come. So this is, let's see, we need to stop them on this drive getting any points, to be honest. If we can hold them to a field goal, that'd be acceptable, but ideally they've got a whole field to run. We need to stop them on this. Right, Lawrence now in shotgun. Again, he's got the tank to his left. Drops back. Time. Finds the pass. And it is complete. The pass there was to Ingram. He will pick up that. It's 1st and 10. Clock is still ticking. 3:37 and counting. Lawrence in shotgun. Has his... Looks like Detroit's game's ended. Right. Lawrence now. Time, drops back, finds his target again, and that'll be Washington, who will pick up another 1st down. They're getting the chains moving. Come on, Packers, let's stop this drive. Lawrence had all the time in the world there. Yep, so Jordan Love is out with a groin injury this in the 3rd quarter. Come on, Packers. Lawrence is in shotgun. Bigsby to his right. Drops back. Again, sometimes under pressure. Throws the ball away. He's able to find Ernest Johnson, who'll pick up again the 1st down and extra. So they're driving down well now. They are definitely going to be in a half at now. He was scrambling there under pressure. But Johnson was able to pick up the ball and get some extra yardage there. 1st and 10 on our 40. Again, under pressure. Gets the ball away, though. Is able to find his target. He'll be pushed out of bounds. That was number 35, I think. 85. Strange. Sorry. The 3's sometimes looking like the 8s. I don't know why. Okay, so they're going to hurry up here. No huddle. Well, it's no hurry. It's just no huddle play. Back into shotgun. 2nd and 5. They're going to probably look at going to the tank. Mr. Bigsby. Come on, Packers. We need our defense to get something here. Drops back. He's got time. A little bit of pressure. Looks to pass. And the pass is incomplete. The intended target there was Jones. All right, good. So they'll bring up 4th and 5. Are they going to go for it? Or let's have a look what they're going to do here. No, sorry, it's 3rd and 5. Oh, my God. Apologies, guys. 2:17 left in the 4th. 7-point game. 3rd and 5. You're going to expect them to look for the pass because they do not want to use much clock. He's in shotgun. Play clock is at 3, 2, drops back. Time. Passes up the middle. And again. Damn it. Strange is a target again. He picks up that and more. And that's a move. 3rd and 5 now converts to 1st and goal. Timeout. 2-minute warning here. 27-10. They're going to go for that touchdown. But do you go for a 2-pointer or do you just tie the game up? I think you go for time. You just tie the game up. Yeah, too risky. Right, so we're at the 2-minute warning, folks. I'm just going to have a look here, and we'll just go around the grounds and see how we are looking. Some games have completed. We'll just look at the games that are still going on at the moment. With 2 minutes to go, Cleveland are trailing Baltimore by 1 point. The score is 24-23. Indianapolis trailing by 3. Houston have the ball. It's 23-20 to Houston. Miami 2 points ahead of Arizona. The score is 27-25. The Jets are ahead of New England 22-17. Atlanta lead Tampa 31-26. A couple of games I think have finished. We'll just scroll to that now. The early game. Detroit final game 52-14 over Tennessee. So that's 1 pick correct. And Philadelphia 37-17 over the Bengals. So that's another pick correct. Philadelphia do tend to start out a little bit slow, but they seem to get the job done. So I'm glad I picked them in the end. So that's 2 final scores there. Very tight elsewhere in most of the other games. It's within a 1 point game, if not squeaky deaky dumb time below 2 pointers. Well, we may have a few overtime games, who knows. 2-minute warning for the Cleveland Baltimore game and also here in Jacksonville and the Packers. 1 minute 48 Miami, and end of the game almost coming in a few seconds, 25 or so seconds. New England against the Jets. New England trailing by 5. They have the ball in the red zone though, and 4th quarter almost ending in Tampa. It looks like, unless something happens, Tampa do have position, but it looks like Atlanta may come away with that as I picked. It's currently 31-26 ahead. So we will see what happens. We are at the 2-minute warning here, folks. So you're not missing anything. Just looking around the grounds. Okay, we are back now with the game. It is 27-20 to the Packers. The Jags have the ball in the red zone. Jordan Love has been out for this half with a groin injury. So Malik Willis has been in. He's done good. It's just an unfortunate drive there earlier on. And he lost some yardage there too. And a sack, he took as well. Well, let's see. This is another tight game. So we need to make sure we get things done here. Jacksonville down by 7. They're on our 14-yard line. Drops back. 1st and 10 here. Lawrence bit of time. Looks to that. And it's going to be lost. Incomplete. No flag. Thank God. Okay, so that was an attempted touchdown pass to Washington. But we were able to defend that well. So that's incomplete. Oh boy. We might be going overtime, folks. Alexander there, Jair Alexander, great defense there. Yeah, almost good came off the interception. 2nd and 10 now. You know they're going to look at pushing this ball through the air. Lawrence drops back. Time again. Targets and they'll get the freaking touchdown. Number 17, Ingram gets the touchdown, so the game is going to be tied. I don't think you go for a 2-pointer there. I think you're stupid if you do, but you never know. You don't know, do you? We've got a 1-point ball game. Are we going to have a tied game, or are they going to go for 2? Yep, they're going to make a smart move and go for just a single point here. Oh, Alexander's hopping off at that too. That's not good. So the kick is going to come. And we have a tied ball game here, 27 all, folks. Holy moly guacamole. Okay, 1 minute 48 on the clock. Now, Jair Alexander is on the sidelines. He did hop off after that touchdown play. Oh, we can't afford to have injuries again. Yeah, just showing the replay. Out-jumped the tight end there. Ingram, the tight end, out-jumped the receiver. Alexander was just behind, looking to try and get the ball if it didn't work. But he's hopping on his left leg, favouring his right. So, don't know what's going on here, but that's a tied ball game. Yeah. The trouble is for both teams, that's my concern, because the last few plays we've been struggling. Our third down conversions, I think both teams are in there. I don't know if it shows it on here. No, I'll go to the other one and show it later. But I'm just a little bit concerned, to be honest. Lawrence talking about a shish kebabs there. Talking about a shit. Bloody hell. Kickoff is coming. I actually thought they might have gone for a field onside kick. Minute 48 left. We could be going for overtime here. There's time. I'll be honest, if Love was in the backfield, I'd be more confident of going down the field and getting a field goal. Malik is obviously, you did mention it earlier, Bill. He's more favouring towards that run game. We've done really all right, pretty much, with Josh Jacobs earlier, but the last couple of drives, last drive in particular, they did well against stopping us. Malik is under centre now. Jacobs in the backfield. He hands it off to Jacobs. Beats a man or two. He'll pick up about 4. Might be about 2nd and 6. That's all right. We just need to keep these sticks moving. Jair Alexander, though, he's hobbling off. He's hobbled off in that touchdown play before. Oh, gosh. Come on, Malik. Let's go. Under centre. Jacobs in the back. Again, hands it off. It's fake. He's got a bit of time. Looks to the pass. He finds the pass. Dobbs, have a go, and he'll get it. Washington. And that was Jaden Reed. So he takes us straight into the Jaguars pace there. Great pass. Great fake. Passes it. Beautiful pass there to Reed. And he was pushed out of bounds there. Takes the ball and brings it into the Jags side of the field. That was a brilliant play. Huge gain there. Okay, there's a Jags player down. Cisco. But that is good. He's out of the line. We are back with the play here. Again, he'll hand it off, this time to Jacob. He will pick up a couple. 1 minute left, folks. 59 seconds to be exact. Timeout taken by the Jags. Josh Jacobs is hobbling a bit. Sorry, just trying to fix this up. One timeout remaining for the Jags. 2nd and 7 with ball with Green Bay. Jacobs is hobbling. 59 seconds left in the game. Oh, come on, we're running out of people. So Brooks is in instead of Jacobs. He's in the backfield. Ball's handed to him. Picks it up. Picks out the first. And he'll drop down about a yard after. That's going to, down at the 3 short. Yes. He went down on purpose. Great run there by Brooks. It's going to replays of other games. Last week's game-winning field goal. He's warming up. McManus. So the Jags have used all their timeouts now. I thought they would have. It just took a while to show. So the Packers now, we've got possession. 54 seconds left. It's first and goal. Look, I think we just make it simple. Get a field goal. Take the clock. Take as much as you can. Take the knee here. That'll bring second goal. There's no timeouts. Use all the play clock that you have. You've got about 10 seconds there. Take another knee, quick timeout, drop it down, and maybe 3 seconds left in the game. Get in McManus and take the game-winning field goal. Come on, Packers. Come on, Packers. Let's go. Plenty of green shirts here in Jacksonville. Knee will be taken again. That'll take the clock down and ticking. Third and goal. They'll stop. They've got 2 timeouts remaining. The Packers will probably take one. I'd imagine about 1 or 2 seconds maybe. And McManus is walking onto the field to get ready to take a field goal. Malik Willis done well coming in for the second half there. He's 4 out of 5 attempts in passing for 56 yards and 1 touchdown as well. But Josh Jacobs, the man, leading the way. 127 yards from 25 carries, 2 touchdowns. And the other touchdown went to Tucker Kraft, 78 receiving yards from 3 receptions there, total 3 times. However, a little bit concerned. Jair Alexander hobbled off the field after the last tying touchdown for the Jags. Jacobs was limping off the field before this last drive as well. Brooks came in for the last couple of drives. And the clock has stopped at the 2-second mark. They used the timeouts. The kick is up. Packers have won. Packers. Yes. God, we'd like to do it freaking close. Wow, yes, Packers again. Field goal at the end. We do have a lot of work to do on the offense, though, because we are getting close to these games. This game was a lot closer than I would have liked, but we've picked up some possibly concerning injuries, mostly to Jordan Love. Packers get the win, 30-27. That'll put us ahead of the Vikings with the divisional game against the Lions coming up next week. So that kick is up, and it will give the Packers the 3-point win there. And it's great to have a kicker, folks. 30 points to 77. Let's have a quick stat run here. Jordan Love, 14 for 22, 196 yards with that 1 interception. However, went off in the second half with injury to a groin, so he did not return. Malik Willis came in for the second half, 4 from 5 for 56. 1 touchdown, but he did get sacked. Rushing wise, a total team of 170 yards from 39. Josh Jacobs obviously leading the way, 127 yards from 25 carries, but more importantly, 2 rushing touchdowns for Josh Jacobs. However, he did hobble off the field towards the end there, so hopefully he'll be okay. Willis picked up 23 rushing yards. Chris Brooks in the end there, 16 yards from 4 carries. And Wilson, just 5 yards there. Going to the receiving game, the main one here, obviously, is Tucker Kraft, the tight end, 78 yards from 3 receptions and scoring with the 1 touchdown as well. 72 yards from 3 for Dobbs, 55 yards for Reed, 39 yards for Watson, and Wicks at the end there with just 11, and then Chris Brooks with a couple of here. When it comes to the Jacksonville side of the game, Trevor Lawrence, 21 from 32, 308 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception though, which is different, and 1 sack. Rushing wise, they stepped it up a little bit there, but it was mainly for the receiving of them. But they finished in team total with 91 yards, led by the tank himself, Mr. Tank Bigsby, 18 carries for 78 yards. Trevor Lawrence ran and scrambled for about 10 yards himself as well. When it comes to the Jacksonville receiving wise, it was led there, just led by Brian Thomas Jr., the rookie. 60 yards from 3 receptions, but most importantly there for him and the team, they scored 1 touchdown. 2 players on 59 yards. That was Christian Kirk and Brendan Strange. And then Parker Washington here, 3 receptions for 46 yards. And the other touchdown came from Evan Ingram, 36 yards from 4 receptions and a 1 touchdown there. So final score is 27 to the Jaguars, but most importantly 30 to the Packers. I was so thankful it was not an overtime game. Whew, thank you guys for joining me today. I really appreciate you. Thanks for popping in, Bill, as always. Hope you have a good rest of the day. And that'll be all. Thanks. And we'll see how these injury concerns look for the Packers. We've got a big game up next week against the Lions. But that is all from me today, folks. I appreciate each and every one of you popping in. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. I am Parkera. I might see you later on for the Sunday Night Football.